Welcome everyone to our second episode of the D&D adventure, formerly Dear Sweet Baby Jesus. The D&D campaign formerly known as Shield of the Coast.
La la.
Ooh.
For anybody who missed our first episode, I will just sort of go around and introduce you all, and you can just say the character that you're playing's name. I am Aiden Yolo, and I am your DM for the evening. And starting on my right is my beautiful fiance, Sophia Boss.
Hi there, I'm Sophie. I play Zoria. Both of us use she/her pronouns, and she is a Aasimar cleric of I can't use my words.
Wow,
right.
None of us can speak after dealing with so many technical difficulties. This is great.
She is an Aasimar cleric of the Twilight Domain. She is a cleric of our good lady Timora, and she's a very bubbly little thing.
All right. Also joined by a Mr. John Gonzalez.
Hello. I am Mr. John Gonzalez, although I'm still a little boy in mind and heart. I play Urbos, the giant rock child. He is very fun. I think. Yeah. He's very hard-headed and hits just as hard. But he's fun, entertaining, and hopefully you enjoy him.
And his class?
Oh yes, he is a warrior. The best of warriors, which I was not our fighter. Sorry, I can't read. No, but he is a fighter. He is very, very strong.
All right.
Oh boy.
To John's left, we have the beautiful Ruth Ann Larvick.
Hello, my name is Ruth Ann. I play Timber 9, a Tabaxi monk. Use they, them pronouns. Thank you.
Yes.
That is all.
Right above them, Brittany.
Hi, I'm Brittany. I play Pyrosaro, Tifa, Barbarian. Basically, the opposite of Zoria. Devilish, trickster.
Perfect.
Oh yes.
And then to her right there on your camera, my wonderful mother.
Hello, I'm Laura. I play Orladar Dardendrian, whiskey-drinking, flamboyantly dressed, pansexual, dragonborn bard who just picked up a wizarding class and is a little baby wizard.
Woo! All
Yay!
right. So, I believe that is all I had set. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode for the Shield of the Coast.
Woohoo!
So, previously on the D&D campaign, officially dubbed SOTC, the Shield of the Coast have spent their last 6 days in Alltera, meeting figures from Urbos' past, including his foster parents and old mentor and trainer, learning of the king and queen's passing, the prince taking the throne, and with it strange decrees and orders coming from the castle, along with successfully creating a cipher to translate the strange language in your mysterious book, thanks to Jack and Urbos using the roughly similar Taurillian language of Terran, the native language of Alltera. And reading through it, Urbos and Orladar were able to learn new capabilities using the strange energy that it talks of, known as dunamis. During these days, Urbos asked why he hadn't seen his childhood best friend Rylith, and Adrenal explained that when they got replaced by word of the new king, Rylith, along with Adrenal's entire troop there in Crestback, rebelled against the Order, with Rylith attacking the new captain and sparking a battle that left the new captain mortally wounded and 3 of the new guards dead. After which, his entire troop, including Rylith, were sentenced to life in the castle dungeon. Urbos immediately began asking each one of his friends if, A, trying to break his friend and brother out of the dungeon that lies directly beneath the royal castle of this kingdom was a good idea or not, and B, if they would help him. The following day, they worked on gathering information, traveling to Adrenal's home to ask him questions, and while there, he expressed his pain and guilt over what had happened. But when Pyra sort of knocked him down a peg and kind of got under his skin a little bit, she did seem to shift him over to your side, as it were, causing him to essentially give you his blessing to do what you will and see if you all can find a way to set this kingdom straight once more. Before you left, Adrenal also expressed how he wished to help without slowing you all down with his old age, as well as expressing his care for Urebos by wishing to pass on to Urebos his fiery blade that had been passed down to him from his father and grandfather before that. The blade, known as the Sword of the Adrenari, requires an intense branding ritual to bond the blade to its new owner, and so Urebos doffed his shirt and knelt before Adrenal, and you all watched as a master and his pupil partook in an ever-harrowing event. Orladar even was able to help his friend make it through the painful ritual with the use of a brand new ability that he had just learned not 2 days prior. After the ritual and the sword was officially transferred to its new wielder, you made your way back to the Fiddle's residence and spent the rest of the day talking with Jack and Sam to gain as much information as you could, as well as using your own spells to try and figure out what might be happening in the capital city, along with what course of action might be best. This included messaging Rylith and hearing his exhausted, pained, and frightened voice, as well as trying to message both the late King Tarthal and the current King Jakal, and receiving no response from either. But Zoria was able to gain what information she could from that through her own deep insight and her own magic. With Jakal's coronation quickly approaching, you decided to set out for the capital the next morning, Pyra waking everyone up at the butt crack of dawn to hit the road, and after you spent about an hour on the road or so, in the middle of these open, wild fields, the large mountainous shape ahead of you, you felt the ground begin to rumble. Pyra, you watched as deep cracks began splitting in the ground in front and all around you. You also saw out in the far, far distance walls and geysers of water shoot straight up into the air from the ocean. This only lasted a few short seconds before it all stopped abruptly. You all looked around, and glancing to the sky, you saw that the larger of the 2 extra moons was gone, and left behind was now only the smaller shape that was next to it, with its faint red coloration. And that is where we are now.
Ooh. Okay. So
as the horses get frightened and Pyra sort of reels them back in and the carriage comes to a stop, you all hobbling out of the carriage, looking around at what has just transpired.
Yeah.
What the hell?
What just
I'm pretty sure
happened
that's
there?
not normal.
No.
That's definitely not normal.
That's
Look up there.
there's an yeah, no. What?
Earthquakes don't make moons disappear.
No.
Typically.
Not that I've experienced.
Mm-mm.
To be fair, I don't think I've experienced an earthquake before, so like, you know.
Well, I mean, like, let's see. Is there anything that we can do about this? I have to smoke.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Make note of
All right,
the day and
everyone back to the
time.
park. In the carriage. Oh.
Where are my notes? Here we go. Yeah, okay, I guess, do we just keep going?
Yep.
What
Yeah,
do we
I
do
think
after that?
This is something that we need to come back to another day.
Yeah. Zoria.
We send a message to
Yeah. Send a message.
what's her name? I feel bad. I never asked what her name was.
The Open Lord.
Layroll.
Next timber.
I was.
That person.
What?
Layroll,
How about if
Zoria.
you just send a message to your significant other and ask him if there has been a similar event back home just now?
Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna take this paper bird that I had just finished folding up and whisper into it and throw it into the air like a paper airplane.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
And then I will. Okay, so should I just ask him if there was also a giant earthquake and a moon disappearance there?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it would help us to know if it's happened everywhere.
Tell him I said hi.
Okay.
Tell him we all say hi.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got 25 words. Let's do this.
Who's counting?
Timber is.
Timber is.
Okay. I'm gonna message Rainier. Was there just a giant earthquake there, too? Also, did a moon disappear? Because that happened here. Also, everyone says hi. We all miss you.
Well done.
Thank
You hear a very speedy response, and he says, "Yes, it just happened here. Everything seems to be okay, and I actually was walking past the palace and got summoned in by Leyrol.
Okay.
Miss you all too?"
Okay, he says he misses you all too. But yes, indeed, that did happen in Waterdeep as well. Okay.
Anything else?
He got summoned into the castle by Leyrol. The castle? Yeah, castle. Yeah, wow.
Okay, well, we're gonna want to know what that's about.
Yeah.
Eventually, right? Is that
Yeah,
something we
yeah.
gotta
No, we don't have
Alright.
to do that right now.
get in?
Okay. Cool.
Alright.
Cool.
So you all continue on your way.
Cool.
Cool.
Okay, so
Cautiously now.
Yeah, probably more cautious.
what are you doing? They're fine. Okay, so you were told that it is a 3-hour carriage ride from Crestback to the capital city. So you all have about 2 to 2.5 more hours on the road. Is there anything you all wish
Focusing.
to? Right, Pyra's
Focusing
focusing.
real hard.
Urbos, Timber, Zoria, Orladar. None of you were talking.
Yeah, I mean, I did most of what I had planned to do on the ride,
Urbos.
I mean,
Fine.
yeah.
which was write that letter.
Have we discussed what we're gonna do when we get there?
Kind
No
of why
idea.
I'm trying to get you all to talk.
That would be a good plan.
Yeah, what is the plan there?
Well, while we are on our way, we were gonna try to message Rylith again,
Oh,
right? But I don't exactly
believe so,
remember what we
yes.
were gonna say to him.
Mm-hmm.
Try to calm him down.
this whole disappearing moon thing has kind of thrown me off a little bit.
You know, why worry about something that we have no control over right now, you know?
Good point.
But what if we did, though? Yeah, okay.
It
What
kind
are-
of feels like we don't.
Okay.
You're correct. I need to mark off. spell
Which one
slot.
of us contacted Rylith? You or me?
I think it was you. It was definitely you.
All right, so I should
And
do it
did
again.
I also message Riley?
Because you just did the
No.
send. You just used your.
You messaged the king.
Yeah.
You
And-
tried
Oh,
to.
that's right. Okay.
Orlar, you should also mention to Rylith that there was an earthquake. He might be confused.
Okay. Urbos, what do you want me to say to Rylith?
I'd say notify him that we're going.
We're on our way.
I'm not good at planning things.
And should
that
we?
works.
Is our plan to try to get in to talk to him, or is our plan to get there,
I think
scope out
our
the
plan
dungeon, and just break him out?
is to kind of figure out what is happening in the castle, first of all. Do some recon before we go in,
Okay.
Yeah.
finger guns blazing,
Right.
you know?
Well, I don't think that was the
I
plan
don't have
anyway. I
finger
think it
guns.
was sneak in as if we were rats.
I thought we were gonna try to see if we could talk him out of there.
Yeah, I still
Try
think-
diplomacy first.
But then
Yeah.
we did discover that
I-
he did kill
uh,
multiple people.
Yeah, but
Out of loyalty to his captain,
Thank
I
you.
have to say I agree.
loyalty—that's the word I was looking for.
And while I fully respect and understand why he did that and agree that we should get him out of jail, I don't think the people who put him in jail are going to feel the same way.
But the
Right,
prince
but why
might, if
did they put him in jail is the whole thing I'm trying to figure out.
well,
If
they,
they
put-
were so okay with the watch before King or before Jakal became king, why all of a sudden have they decided to change it? What is scaring Jakal?
Well,
Is Jakal in trouble?
right. That's what we have to do the recon for. But I still think like our best bet to try to get Jakal to talk to us is Urbos, because he had that friendship encounter with Jakal when they were boys. So that might be.
To be fair, I am not good at
I
talking
know
to
you're
people.
not, but you do seem to be a somewhat unique person in this community, so I'm sure the prince will remember you.
You know, that's...
And then one
I've
of
not
us
seen
can help
any
you
other
with the
rock
talking.
people.
Yeah.
Me either.
What's that mean, Pyra?
You're the
I'm- I-
only...
You're the only rock person I've seen in this town. I feel like you're hard to forget.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You'd be surprised.
I was a rock once.
I will beat someone up. Who is
Timber wasn't. Timber
Zoria
wasn't a
breaks
rock.
down laughing.
Okay. Alright, somebody count my 25 words.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Timber and Zoria?
Zoria's got her hands up.
You are messaging.
I'm
Right,
still
I am...
driving.
I should probably mark that off, eh?
Do you guys hear them?
Don't mind.
Mhm.
Don't...
Okay.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't mind the squeaks in the background.
Oh, it's adorable. I love it. Ambiance.
Alright. Messaging Rylith.
Okay.
Sending, whatever. Hi, Rylith. Urbos' friend.
Oh.
We are on our way to see you. Did you feel the earthquake? Please respond. Bye.
Okay.
You still got.
You got 5 words left.
I got 5 words
Yeah.
left.
Yeah. I got 5 words left.
Yep, there it is.
There we go.
I thought I was done. I
No.
thought it was the last one.
That's why I still have 5 fingers up. Okay.
There's a moment of silence before you.
Wait. Let me use my 5 words.
No, you already
You
used them.
already used them.
No,
You said I got 5 words
Yeah.
left.
That was you using them. So after a moment of silence, you hear a very sort of quivering voice respond. Yeah, I felt it. What are you coming to do? If you're trying to break me out, I don't think you have a chance. Tell Urbos I miss him.
Oh,
I wish I could have seen him before this.
If it's 25, it cut off at Tell Urabos.
Okay.
Oh, that
that's
thank
that's
you.
all.
Oh, I gotta use another. I gotta do it again.
I don't count words.
I
So you
gotta-
just hear. I mean, for
Yeah,
specific.
I hear that. Okay,
So you
I
hear
share
tell
that with
Urbos.
all of you. So now y'all know what he said.
Tell Urbos what? Whatever.
I'm
what is
gonna.
it on Tell Urbos?
I'm gonna talk to him again. Urbos,
I think that
I
we
would
can-
like to know
think
what he
we
said.
I have.
tell Urbos what?
I haven't hit someone in a long time.
I couldn't hear you. We're gonna try to talk our way in to see you. If that doesn't work, we got you.
Okay.
Alright. Again, you hear the same quivering voice. Tell Urbos I miss him, and I wish I could have seen him before this happened. I don't think you'll be able to talk me out either.
Talk me out is where it cut off.
Alright.
Okay, I can convey all of that to you. Mrs. Urbos wishes he could have seen you. He doesn't think we're gonna have any luck breaking him out or talking him out. He sounds pretty
To
hopeless.
differ.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
we
he's
can
been
do what we want.
trapped in a dungeon for
Months.
few
Pretty
months.
obvious what he regularly is.
All right. I only
We're
have
gonna get him out.
I only have 1/3 level spell slot left, so I don't really want to talk to him again until we need to.
Yeah. All right, so let's get like a definitive down real quick before we actually head into like a guarded area where they could possibly kill all of us. Right?
You
Right.
hit scout.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So let's do like a to-do list plan kind of thing. What's the first thing we got to do when we get there?
Not die.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Thanks, Urbos.
Thank you. Thanks. I think that we need to scout the the castle area.
Does everyone agree with that? Say aye. Say
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
area.
All right.
Do some interviews,
Apologies. Do you
ask
want to mute the mic?
questions.
Scouting / investigation of castle. All right. What do y'all think about for next step?
Surely
The
we're gonna
input.
be there. We'll be there for more than one day. So
Sorry,
we're gonna
this
Yeah.
is
find a
happening.
place to stay.
Yeah, we're trying to find a place to stay. Right, I see what you say. Yeah. Lodging. Orladar will need whiskey event.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we have it in the bag of holding.
I think so. I think they have a flask. He has a flask.
Okay, I think we got the barking.
Number
under
2
control.
is lodging /
I'm not taking that offer. I don't care how weird her breathing is.
Oh my god.
All right. Number 2 after lodging and whiskey.
Yes. Okay, lodging and whiskey.
So sorry.
Uh,
Apologies, everyone.
I think we need to kinda do some more investigative conversation around the city to see, like, I don't know, what's it actually like within the city, like, politically, and is there any interaction between the castle and politics side of things and the civilians in the city, or is it, like, entirely closed off?
Right. So some of that we'll be
Put
able to
more
observe.
recon.
Yeah,
/
more recon.
make friends.
Make
Exactly.
friends. Find a good pub / inn. where
That
we
was
can-
number 2.
Perfect. That's also where number 3 will happen.
Yes,
Right?
exactly.
Buy some pints for some people. Have some conversations.
Pints. I'm all for pints.
You wanna,
Sing a little
you
song.
wanna pass one of those beans over?
Yeah. Which one do you want?
After more recon and make more friends, I
Huh?
suggest that
You
we
want the bouncy boy?
No.
all gather together to discuss what we've learned. Yeah, a meeting.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think we could all go on our own. I don't think we should all go as one. Maybe we could go in pairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could go in pairs.
Yeah. Just a couple of small groups of friends.
I think that's a great plan.
One of us would be alone, unless we do 3 and 2.
We'll do 3 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So after our meeting discussion, then another game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I need lists to function.
Perfect. You are the backbone of this group.
How
I got you.
how would we split up though?
How we always do. I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Okay.
We're like Scooby Doo. You know how they always have their own.
Yeah.
Fred and Velma go, or not Velma. Fred and what's her name?
Daphne.
Daphne.
Daphne. Let's say. I don't have my glasses. Does that count as Velma?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think Erebos can rock
Oh
a
my
orange
gosh,
skirt
I'm
better than everyone
definitely
else. Not
Shaggy.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm Shaggy. All the way.
Incredible.
All right, so I think make another game plan is where we end it,
Yes.
and we go to bed,
Mm-hmm.
get ready for the new
Plan
day,
Q.
and then execute
Good.
game plan. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
sound good.
Yes.
You're stinking.
She probably has to poop.
I'm gonna go put it back in the box for a minute.
Can I ask DM? Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Are there like trees on this island? Is there a lot of like forest
Not where you have been. In the very, very far distance, you can sort of see taller trees, like heavier groves and forested areas. But where you have been and where you have been traveling, if it hasn't been farmland with like tall crops and like large farmhouses and barns off in the distance, then it's just been sort of like rolling hills, kind of like our overlay for Twitch.
Yeah.
Like it's just been rolling hills of grass. And then you've come up to like a few patches where it's been like a little bit taller, wavy grass. But yeah, mainly it's just been that on this sort of one singular cobblestone laid road. That's
So
sort of
I
just been
haven't
curving.
seen any like trees or branches or anything like that.
Not close to you, no.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I like the to-do list. I like the plan.
Mm-hmm.
You all talk amongst yourselves if you want. I'm just gonna really hyper-focus on this road right now.
Okay.
All right. Do you have anything to contribute, Orladar?
Not at the moment.
I don't think so.
Just want to get to the city.
All right. So as you
Put those horses in overage.
all right, so as you've been
Yeah.
following this main cobblestone road for you're coming up on your third hour, and the large mountainous structure is just getting closer and closer. As you approach, it becomes clearer and clearer the fact that this is no natural mountain, and you can see sort of the tall towers and buildings, the glistening windows. And as you come up the road to the base of this mountainous city, it has a large outer wall stretching around the entire perimeter. Which, Urbos, that is normal to you. That's sort of just how the city is built. But what is strange to you is that this large main gate that this road comes to and enters is closed. And Urbos, the few times you have been to the city proper, it's usually just been wide open for anyone to come and go as they please. But currently it is closed, and you see two soldiers standing on two Kingsguard standing on either side of it, and you see that each of them have this teal-colored sort of shoulder drape off of their side. Urbos, go ahead and make an intelligence check for me, please.
Why? It's like asking Erebos, roll a one-sided die. Roll higher than a 0. Actually, I might have rolled just slightly higher than a 1.
Oh.
An intelligence check?
Yeah.
A solid 3.
It's a solid 3.
Solid 3.
You actually don't remember what that means.
I guess it's Kingsguard.
Well, all of
They're
the
both
soldiers,
will,
all of the
Special.
armored soldiers you've seen have been Kingsguard. They've all had the same armor and wearing the same
But
crest.
this is the only ones that have had the
These are the only
How-
these are the only guards that you've seen that have this long teal-colored shoulder drape.
Okay.
Are we there, like, right at the gate?
Yes, you as you come up to this gate, a human female soldier sort of steps up and holds a hand and calls out, "Halt! What business do you have in the city?" As she sort of steps up to you with a hand on her hilt.
Erebos will hop out and head towards her.
Okay.
All right.
Do I revive towards her?
Yes, you hop out. Pyra, you pull on the reins and stop the carriage. Urbos, you hop out and step toward her. She says, "Hello, what can I help you with today?"
Why are the gates closed?
As we're closing in on the king's coronation, we're keeping a tighter lock on the city. Only those who have specific business in or out of the city are allowed to move through the gate.
That's not what it used to be like.
Well, it's not how it
Generally,
is
when a
normally.
new king celebrate.
We will celebrate in 4 days' time. Anyway, what business do you have in the city?
Can we hear this?
I'm probably not the one you want to talk to.
You all can hear this. They're talking. She's talking quite loudly.
Okay.
The Erebos left the door to the carriage open. He sort of just hopped out as Pyro was bringing it to a slow
Alright.
roll.
I'll hop out and try
Orladar!
to use my
There we go.
skill of persuasion.
I'm not the one that
Hello?
they should be talking to.
Hello. My name is Orladar. I am a bard, and I was hoping that my colleagues and I could come into the city to attend the coronation. Also...
You certainly can in 4 days.
Oh, well, I was hoping that we could secure lodgings, and I could meet with some of the other bards in town. We are from Waterdeep. Erebos.
It's pretty
here.
far travel.
Yes, Erebos is from here. He grew up here in Alltera in, what's the name of your town? Crestbach, right?
Crestbach.
He grew up in Crestbach, and so he brought us...
Found and raised.
Yep, brought us here so that he could visit his foster parents. And
So it
told
sounds
us
like you have lodging.
in Crestbach.
It's only a 3-hour ride.
It is. I know. We just made that 3-hour ride.
Exactly. So it's easy
And,
enough to do in a day.
Can I just punch this guard?
No.
Oh.
You say that. She grippins.
No!
Well, you have to be careful then.
It's a joke. It's part of my comedy routine.
Zoria gets out of the carriage.
Thinking about adding that to with my music. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Zoria
I'm not sure if you guys like comedy
starts
here
walking over.
in the capital. Anyway,
Listen. The rules for the days leading up to the coronation is that no one is allowed in or out of the city unless they have specific business. If you have no specific business to attend to, you can
Yes.
feel free to return for the coronation celebration in 4 days.
I have specific.
Are we clear?
Yes, I have specific business. I pull.
She
out,
sort of cocks an eyebrow at that.
I pull out my lyre, and as I'm pulling it out, I snap the string. And I pull it out and I say, I told you, I'm a bard. We're here to do entertaining. And as you can see, my lyre is broken. There is no musician shops in Crestbach. It's too small of a town. They told me I could come to the city to get new strings for my lyre, that there was a nice inn and tavern here with some local bards, and that I would be able to meet them and be able to work and help entertain and honor Crown Prince Jakal as he's coronated king.
Okay, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for trying to break that string.
Okay.
And then
okay.
after you make that sleight of hand check, you're going to have to make a deception check for lying.
Deception or persuasion?
Deception. But first you're rolling a sleight of hand check to see if you can do that slyly enough.
Plan B is seeming a lot more likely now.
I did say that I walked over. Can we say that I am assisting?
To assist me?
I don't know if you need to.
Okay, but like, can we say I am? Just in case.
What did you roll?
A 7 + 1.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the 8.
She doesn't seem to notice anything as you snap your string.
Excellent.
All of you in the carriage, by the way, hear a very audible boing as you all watch Orladar pluck a string and just see it sort of like fray and snap. You hear a very audible pinging noise as she rolls a natural 1
And this is a
with
deception?
a +2.
Incredible.
Yes. Now go ahead and roll that deception check for
Oh,
Lion.
that
Doesn't
didn't
count.
work.
Talk about cock. Oh, I want it to count though. It's a 19.
Try it again.
I mean, it just landed on top of the dice
That
pile.
was very cocked. I'm sorry.
You should be.
I am. I'm also helping. I did just state
Yes,
a moment
yeah.
ago that I am helping.
Yes, I will say you can have advantage for that one.
Okay. We'll
So what
use
was
a
that
different
first
dice.
roll?
Nope. We'll go. The first roll was a 19, but it landed on my
Okay,
dice
so
pile.
what was your first roll?
7?
Not one that didn't count.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12?
Yeah. Yep. For deception.
She sort of tilts her head, and she has like a furrowed brow at this point. As you can tell, you are thoroughly irritating her. And she just sort of says, "All right, get back in your carriage. We'll open the gates."
Thank you.
Thank you. Zoria hasn't even said anything yet. That's the first thing she says.
You see her sort of gesture over to the other guard and take out a big, like this big hanging thick iron key, put it into a large lock, and then they both work together to turn it. And then they both pull the gate open, and it sort of just swings open. Once they get it open, they wave you in.
Alright, get back in the carriage.
Yep, so you hop in the carriage and ride through the gates. As you pass through the gates, they close them on you, and you can hear a loud.
Great. What do we see? Is it barren streets and guards everywhere like the other cities we've been in? Is it
Interesting. Interesting you should say that. As soon as you enter, actually, you all notice a very, very stark shift. You see packed streets, a bustling city around you, and all of you make a perception check for me.
First roll of my new little Dragon Co. dice. 8. It was terrible.
Why is it always things I'm like
21.
terrible at?
Me too.
Zoria?
Perception?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That would be an 11, unless I'm trying to find a hidden door. Or...
No, you are not. Urbos?
A solid 4.
Okay. Timber?
19.
Okay. Pyra?
4.
Okay. Urbos and Pyra, you are the only ones who don't really...
Incredible.
Yeah, you two don't really think you see anything different. Pyra, you especially, you're like, wow, this is exactly like all of the other cities.
Wow. They're playing
Nothing
rock,
new
paper,
here.
scissors. They have no idea what's going on.
I'm driving
As
the car.
Pyra is driving.
Focus. I'm not.
Timber, Zoria, and Orladar, you see, you actually don't see any Kingsguard in view, in your immediate view. You don't see a single Kingsguard patrolling the streets.
Okay.
But yes, very tightly packed buildings, and sort of as soon as you enter this outer wall, you can see this sort of main cobblestone road. Sorry, it sort of starts to curl upwards, and then it turns to the right, and then just as you're riding on it, you can see that it actually continues spiraling upwards atop this mountain of a city, and it sort of spirals upwards as you can see smaller sort of like outshoots and side roads and alleys that aren't big enough for a carriage, and it sort of just continues upwards, and if you look up, you can actually see the enormous royal castle up at the peak of this structure.
Okay. Awesome.
Let's head towards the castle and get out a bit before we go settle down. What time is it? PM.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we left pretty early.
I knew there was a reason I got you guys up early. Let's go to the castle. So we're gonna have a full day.
Yeah,
Figure everything out.
so
It's gonna be great.
It's early in the morning, but it's like within the early time of the morning, so you can see like the streets are packed. It's actually kind of difficult to make it through the road, and Pyra, you're having to like make the horses walk super slow as like people are running in front of the carriage. No one's paying you any mind. Like people with arms full of things, like full of bags and plants and food and different like weapons and armor that they're running from shop to shop and house to house. This city actually seems like a larger scale than even Waterdeep, which is one of the largest cities on Faerun itself.
Wow.
And this city is like tightly packed and very, very bustling and a very modern city for such a fantasy land.
Are there a lot of carriages, or is it just mostly people walking?
There are no carriages as big as the one you all are in.
Cool.
There are smaller carts pulled by like one horse and
Oh.
just have one driver, and then just like a small cart to transport some things. You know, but there are no full-blown carriages like you all are riding.
Okay.
Okay, so guys, I'm thinking maybe we need to switch lodging whiskey up to number 1 and putting scouting and investigating down so that we can put our carriage away
Yep.
Yeah,
Or-
I think that's a
and
good
just
plan.
walk it.
I'm also kind of concerned about since they barely even let us in the city. I doubt that they're gonna let us anywhere near the castle.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I'm just gonna start looking for any kind of
And in.
inn that would have stable that I could keep.
All right, Pyra, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh, investigation! Thank God. I was hoping you were gonna say perception.
No,
Plus 0 to that.
since you're looking for something specific.
Oh, oh, it's a 2 plus 2, so 4 again.
Hey.
Pyra,
we're
you
all
are.
looking, right?
Is anybody else specifically looking?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's
Of course.
We just said.
We
Pyra
just
just
said that
asked
that's what
us
we're doing.
to look.
We just changed.
Okay.
the order.
Okay. So
Just
one.
order.
So one other person can roll.
Who feels investigating today?
Me.
Okay.
All right, Orladar, you can sit up at the next to Pyra and help her search.
That's if you want to know buildings
That
have windows,
is
I got
a
you. But other than that,
25.
Okay.
Perfect.
With a
Very
25,
investigative.
after you sort of travel
You
up,
should have looked in the first place.
after you travel up this spiral road, Pyra, you're just focusing on not running over any small children at the at the moment.
That's good.
That's
uh,
fair.
As just like shoulder to
They'll
shoulder
hit me
people
even
are
more
bustling. Orladar, you do actually see a sign of an inn and tavern place, and sort of like next to the or like around the back, you can see a horse's head that looks like they might have stables.
Stables. Excellent. Pyra, let's stop here. And go in.
Okay, I'll try not to hit anyone.
Okay. Well, why don't you take the carriage around
Hits
the back?
everyone.
I think they might have stables back there, and I'll pop in the front and ask about lodging. Okay. Sound good? I'm going inside.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Trust for me, I didn't
you.
hear any of that.
Oh,
Wait,
jeez.
whoa, wait.
You didn't hear any?
Back up like maybe a minute.
I'm sorry.
I did not hear it. You froze for like a good 30 seconds.
Oh no.
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 I said, why don't you take the carriage around the back of this lodge? I think there's stables back there. And I'll go in the front and ask about renting some rooms and boarding our horses.
Perfect.
Deal, got it. I'll meet you there.
All right.
I'll go with Pyra.
Okay.
Thanks.
Zoria, you come in with me?
Yes, friend.
Zoria.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside.
Okay.
Timber.
Timber?
I'm gonna go with the carriage. Help him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
See, we already have our group. This happens every time.
All right. So
Which probably isn't good.
Orladar
Yeah, no.
and Zoria, you step in, and it's not super packed tap room, but it's a fairly busy tap room. People are eating breakfast. You can smell eggs and bacon and sausage and
Oh,
bread.
yeah.
And, yeah, and like freshly baked bread
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything.
We need to eat, too.
And you see a small gnomish man with very, very long handlebar curled mustache
Oh, I want
Yes.
to talk to him.
and sort of slicked back white hair with sort of like the balding spot on top.
Yeah.
And he's a gnome, so he's like about half the size of a halfling. So he's
Yes,
very, very
he's
tiny.
very small.
Like 1.5 to 2 feet tall.
Oh, very small.
Oh, he's
Uh,
like Bowen Hatcher size.
Oh yes, like that small. But not
Perfect.
necessarily old, but sort of more distinguished look.
Yeah,
and,
Well, yeah.
and sort of
with a
slicked back hair.
handlebar
and-
mustache.
Yes.
How much more distinguished can
Oh,
I
yes.
get?
That's it.
Um,
That's the thing.
You see he's running around, sort of like holding up a tray, and he slides it onto a table, and he turns around and he says, "Oh, hello. What can I do for you?"
Oh, hello, sir. Bow in Orladar fashion. My companions and I are hoping that we can rent some rooms and board our
Oh
horses
yes, of course.
here.
How many rooms do you need?
How many do we want? 2? We can usually
Two?
do a...
Two is good.
Two
2
is
rooms?
Two.
good. Yeah, there's 5 of us in
We
our
can always
party.
grab another one if anyone
Yeah.
is upset about that.
1 second. Oh jeez.
Oh!
Why did
Win the
it
maths.
give me...
Oh, de pups.
What is... I thought that it gave me a price here.
I thought it did too.
Okay. That'll be 1 gold per room.
Oh,
Okay.
excellent. Can we also order some breakfast for the
Oh,
5
of course.
of us? And is there an additional charge to board our horses and,
Oh,
and
yes,
put our carriage in the stables?
You have a carriage.
Yeah, we do.
I think that'll be about 5 gold for a carriage stall.
Perfect.
Okay.
And 2 horses, 4 horses.
2
How many horses do we have, Pyra?
Pretty sure we got 4.
I think we have
But-
4.
Do we have 2 or 4 horses?
I think we have
Zoria
4.
runs outside and looks at the carriage.
Oh my
Like
God.
when you're parking in the parking
Yeah.
garage of a hotel and you have to run
Yes.
back out and look at your license plate number because
Yes.
you can't remember what it is.
You
That's
have 4
exactly-
horses.
4 horses.
4 horses.
Okay, I run back in and say 4 horses.
We have 4
All right,
horses.
yes, 5 gold for
5
4 horses
gold.
in the carriage
Ooh,
stall.
memorizes an
Perfect.
license plate number.
and 1 gold per
1
room.
gold per room,
Yeah.
so that'll be 2 gold.
Okay, so that's
Lumber,
7 gold, and
out-
then
And it's,
breakfast.
Spring.
5 silver for a
Lobs
whole
on.
meal.
Yeah.
For each.
Yes, 5 silver for a meal.
Perfect.
Okay.
We'll need 5 of those.
5 of those, so that'll be 25 silver. So, it'll give me 2 gold, 5 silver.
Of course.
So-
Perfect.
And he sort of takes out a little notebook, and he's like, okay, so that'll be 5 plus 2, 4, 9 gold, 5 silver.
I got it.
All right, you hand it over.
And I hand over the.
All right, you can
9
go
gold,
ahead
5 silver.
You can go ahead and seat yourself, and I'll find you with your meals.
Thank you,
All right.
sir.
And he sort of runs up, and then he runs back with a small key and says, "This is the key to the stable. It sort of has the number etched in there, and then you can come up and get your keys when you're ready."
Excellent. Thank you. And
Perfect.
what was your name, sir?
Right, lovely. Oh, Darrington.
Hi, Darrington.
Nice to meet
Hello
you.
there.
Zoria.
Nice to meet you too. All right, gotta get to work.
Okay.
He sort of runs off.
Okay, so I'm gonna go outside and round back.
All right.
Pyra, here's
Yes.
the key to our stall for our stable stall for our carriage and our
Yes, you
4
see-
horses.
You see a little 2 sort of like engraved into the side of this key.
2. We're looking for stall 2.
Just out of curiosity, does
Yes.
Darrington run across the countertops of the bar as he goes around? Or is
Uh,
the bar Darrington sized? Because this is very important to me.
Yes,
No,
yes,
the
it's very important.
The bar is human size, and there's actually like a small little like staircase off to one side, and you see him like run up to it and sort of do like a vault and hops down, and then you see him like climb up and then run down the stairs to bring you back your key. And then he runs up and sort of jumps over the bar, and then you see him jump over the bar, wait for a second, and then come out with 2 big mugs,
Perfect.
and he's just skittering around.
This is very important to me. Thank you. Thank you.
I love it.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so I give Pyra the key as our animal
All right,
handling
it's easy enough to
driver.
Yep. Easy enough to find it and get the horses to put in, put the
Yeah.
horses in there. There's a sort of like a feeding trough and a big water trough in there for
Perfect.
them, with complimentary.
Spend
hay
extra
and
time
water.
making sure that Lumber, Albie, Brandy, and Lob Zob are all taken care of in there. And
Yes.
I really, really want to try to make the albino like
Okay.
Go ahead and make an animal
I'm
handling
upset.
check. Go ahead and make an animal handling check with advantage, Pyra.
I ordered-
Okay.
I ordered breakfast for all of us, so I'm gonna go get us a table.
Perfect.
Easy enough to
I'll
find
be
one
in
that'll
a
seat,
sec.
That'll seat you all.
Excellent.
Ooh, I got a 22.
Ooh.
22.
Oh.
It starts to
I
warm
did.
up to you. It gives you one little nose butt, and it's like a little harder than you were expecting, so it's almost like a shove. You're not entirely sure if it's angry or friendly.
Satisfied, I will decide.
But it didn't bite you.
But it didn't bite you or ignore you completely.
There we go.
I know.
Alright.
I am taking that as a win.
I think you should.
I am.
Okay.
We take those wins.
Yeah.
I would like to scratch all of their noses.
Okay. You scratch them. One of them sort of sneezes on you.
Yes.
One does sort of the gentle like lip curl around your fingers, like you think it's gonna bite you, and get
Yeah.
scared, and it's just the lips just going.
Yes. Perfect.
A Lob Zob.
Oh,
Lob Zob.
you silly. Okay. Yes, that's all. I go back inside.
Excellent.
Yeah, I go
Alright.
inside it.
Get some coffee. Add some whiskey to it.
Yeah, each breakfast meal comes with a mug of coffee,
Nice.
Wonderful.
along with 2 eggs, 4 slices of bacon, and a piece of a slice of freshly baked toast.
That is a solid breakfast.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, wonderful.
It's all super bland. It's like beautifully cooked. It's like beautifully cooked, but not seasoned at all. And there's like salt and pepper shakers on the table, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like beautiful golden crust to the bread, like beautiful toast. It's like just crunchy enough on the outside,
Is there
but
any butter on it?
there's butter.
Okay.
There's like the wimpy like you can see one super yellow circle in the middle to the bread, and the rest of it is white. Yeah.
Are the
Yeah.
eggs soft?
Yes, like everything is beautifully cooked. The bacon is
Excellent.
just
I wanted
the perfect.
mine scrambled.
The bacon is just the perfect amount of crispy. All right, so you all sit around and eat your beautifully cooked, terribly seasoned breakfast.
Salt is
Yeah.
covers a multitude of blends.
Yep, you just
Yep.
salt the.
What is the
salt
name
the
of
bread.
our
salt.
inn?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I don't want to come up with a name.
And his name was Darrington.
Yeah.
Herbals is players shall return. Nature is called.
Oh, okay.
And he's a gnome.
What?
Proprietor.
Oh, the Eager Hill.
Okay.
The Eager Hill.
That's a very good gnome bar name.
Totally didn't steal that name from Critical Role.
No, not at
2
all.
rooms plus.
Yes, so Zoria marked down the gold, correct?
I did, yes.
Rent.
That was 9 gold, 5 silver?
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, so you all are eating breakfast at the
Eager
Hill Inn and Tavern. Hey, don't look at this.
I have no idea where you get your inn names from.
Listen. Actually, 90% of my end names I just come up with. This is the first time where my brain is just blanking, and I had to look it up. Had to look up the generator.
Okay. Sure, honey.
Hey, all of those taverns in
I
Crestback.
know.
All of
I
those were
know.
purely me.
Okay,
think.
okay, it's fine.
Okay, so you all
Good
are
point.
eating breakfast.
Breakfast!
Go ahead.
Okay. So,
Nom 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 nom.
okay, so we want to start making friends, right?
Yep.
Okay.
There are a lot of people in this city, huh?
Yeah.
Is this was it like this when you were a kid?
I didn't come here often enough. I only came during festivals or for sales.
Okay.
I don't recall there being
But
massive amount of people.
yeah, Urbos, this is pretty normal from what you remember. Like, it has always been a bustling city.
Right, well, I lied to you. It's always been bustling. I just don't remember the gates ever being closed.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, the gates being closed
That's
is
the one.
weird.
Yeah. It's
Well-
very strange.
I mean, do you have violent enemies on this island? Like, is
I feel like this is pretty safe from most things. It's pretty hard to get to.
Aiden, quick question.
Yes. Shoot.
Other than the guards at the gate, did we realize there was any Kingsguard within that large amount of crowd?
I don't think Urbos noticed, but Zoria, Timber, and Orlidar have not seen a single Kingsguard patrolling the streets.
Okay.
So far.
just the guys at the
Okay,
gate?
so Erebos would not recall.
No,
Okay.
but yeah, Urbos. Everything in the city seems to be normal. Especially like you had just said, Urbos has only been in the city during large events, so he's only seen it packed and full of people bustling about. But I guess you arriving today, this seems to just be a normal day in the capital city.
Yeah. I shall inform them of that information.
Okay.
Timber is going to ask Orladar, do you think we could just walk up to town's questions?
You cut out.
Very many. Oh, I said, I think we could just walk up to a town's guard, and I haven't seen very many since we've been here, so that might be.
I don't think we need to even worry about looking for King's guards. I think we should just strike up some conversations with proprietors of businesses we stop by. Somebody on the street. I, for one, before we leave this inn, would like to chat with Darrington if I see that he has a moment.
So far, he is just running around. He seems to be the only person working here.
Okay.
And he is just skittering about, but he doesn't seem like upset about it. You see, he has like a large smile on his face. He's sort of like making small comments at patrons as he's handing them their drinks and then running away. And he seems to be loving it and like working at like a boss. But he is running around and very, very busy.
Okay.
Showing our bar up slightly.
Are there any shady figures sitting in the corner of the inn?
Make a perception check.
Thank you. Okay. I know what my perception bonus is. I don't need to check.
I feel that.
It's not very good
14.
at perceiving anything.
14.
Yes.
You don't notice any shady figures, but you do see this this dwarven man sitting alone in a corner table with like bones and torn up meat all over his table, and he's just chowing down. He is the only person who you notice that is by themselves. Everyone else is chatting with their own people. But there's just this dwarven man just going ham on this like giant turkey leg. Just
Okay, so this guy's starving.
Are there any hidden doors or passages in this inn?
where are you looking?
Everywhere.
Make a perception check with advantage.
I haven't gotten to use it yet.
Yeah.
As you specifically start dialing in, you all notice that this marble orb with the golden chain.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Anyway, as Zoria sort of like begins looking around, you notice that this marble ball with the sort of deep scrollings in it, hanging on this golden chain, starts to sort of like lift up. Lift up as she's like focusing in and looking around. See it start to lift up and sort to like move around the room a little bit and sort of pull in different directions. Look around. You don't see any. You don't see anything that would show you a sign of a hidden door or anything like that. You do see like a loose floorboard, like not too far from you. You sort of like lift it up with your shoe, and it's just a loose floorboard.
Are there any
definitely
card
come in
games
handy.
happening or dice games happening at any of the tables?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Would someone help me look for a dice game?
Sure.
No, Pyra.
Shit
No, Pyra. You make that perception check. You're the one looking.
Aww.
Come on, Pyra.
5.
5.
I
Everybody.
have +0.
Everyone seems to be just eating meals and chatting amongst themselves.
I'm just gonna keep eating my food, guys.
I would like to
Super
look around the
gambling noise.
tavern, and I want to note the demographic of people. Are they elves? Are they human? Are they halflings?
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check, Timber.
19.
So, also very interesting. It is a lot more diverse in this tavern than the other 2 taverns you've been in Alltera so far. But still a majority of humans. You see a lot of humans, but almost every human, there is another halfling. You see more dwarves in this city than you have, or in this tavern than you have in the other 2 taverns, but mainly humans, halflings, and then a couple of dwarves.
Okay.
Erebos will ask for 2 more orders of the breakfast.
All right, that's
He
one
does
more.
not taste the blandness. You just taste your beautifulness.
Yeah,
food.
yeah. Urbos. This is this is sort of the meal that you and Jack and Samantha and Rylith would get when you came to the city. It's like this is the gourmet Alltera meal. This is what you grew up with.
Oh.
Just beautifully cooked
Urbos
food, no seasoning.
How much gold was it?
1 gold for 2 more meals. It was 5 silver a meal.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Right, there you go. Start garfing all that food down.
Darrington's just like, all right, I'll get that right out for you.
Okay.
Are there any elves in this tavern?
You do not see any elves here, no. Not in the tavern.
Okay. Are there any patrons of non-human halfling or dwarvish?
No.
They're all human halfling or
Yeah.
dwarvish? Okay.
Yeah, that's all you see in this. In this inn, you just notice more dwarves and halflings than you've seen in the other ones. But so far, only humans, halflings, and dwarves.
Okay.
Out on the streets, you saw quite a few dwarves and a lot of halflings.
Okay.
A lot of halflings and humans. You probably picked out like the occasional pointy ear. You know, you're like, oh, they have some elvish blood in them.
Okay.
But mostly just humans, halflings, and dwarves.
Okay.
Are there any other empty tables in this tavern?
There's one more empty table.
I want to go to it and take it and take my dice set out and set it on
Oh.
top of it. 'Cause no one else is playing dice. I'm fucking doing it myself and getting people over here to talk to me.
I was
Okay.
suspecting this would happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to talk to people.
Yeah.
When
What
it's
better
not
way
a
than
bad
dice?
idea,
Take their money
Darrington brings
on the
his
side.
Urbos' food
And take
back.
their
I
money.
want to engage him in a.
All right. Yeah. Darrington comes back after just a few moments. He sort of throws the plates down in front of Urbos.
Oh,
It's like, have a lovely day.
Mr. Darrington,
Oh, yes.
Erebos will start garfing again.
do you know if there is?
He's sort of doing that thing where he's like walking away as he's like leaning his head.
Is there any shops nearby where I might acquire some strings for my lyre?
I'm not really sure. I think if you look higher up in the city, closer to the castle, maybe
Closer to the
it's
castle.
more of that sort of.
Do you ever
purchasing
have
stuff, yes.
entertainers here in the evening?
No, not really. People tend to come in and sort of talk amongst themselves. Not much need for it.
Okay.
All right, is that everything?
Yep, that's
All
good
right,
for
yes,
it. I'll
have-
talk to you
have a
later.
lovely
Thank
day.
you.
All right.
See you tonight.
And bustles off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the table that Pyra sat at,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna sit down across from her and just say, "Okay, how do you do this?"
I'm gonna pull out my set it on the table. Watch. The easiest way to get people in a bar to come and play a game with you. I'm gonna take out 10 gold pieces, and I'm gonna very loudly just set it on the table,
Oh my
and
God.
then sit back to see who comes and joins us.
Okay, Pyra, make a persuasion check.
I was hoping that's what you would say. 20, dirty 20.
Nice.
I have my skills, and it's not perception.
Okay, so you're sitting there. Are you doing anything else, or are you just sitting back?
No, I'm just sitting back and waiting.
You wait for a
Erebos
minute.
go join.
Zoria.
2 minutes.
Start.
Urbo steps up. Doesn't seem to be getting anyone's attention.
Zoria says, "Teach me how to play dice."
Okay.
Might
I
be
will
6.
explain in length the dice.
All right, Pyra, explain in length. The floor is
Oh my
yours.
God. All right, what you do is take this dice right here. You see,
Which one is
each player has the d20.
that? Okay.
Each player has 1 dice. Okay.
Okay.
We all roll it at the same time,
Okay.
and whoever gets higher wins.
I got an 8. Do I win?
No, I got a 19. See, I would win all the money, but then
A fool's
we
I got
give
a
you
3.
another go at it. Say, all right, we'll give you double or nothing, right?
Okay.
Double or nothing. That's
Double
how
or
you get
nothing.
people to come back. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh,
I got a 4.
I got a 13, so that's how I get money for people.
Yeah,
This
20.
is how I live.
Double or nothing.
Oh, son of a gun. Double or nothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so how much money have you bet?
Oh my god.
What did you get, Pyra?
I got a nat 1.
I also got a nat 1! It's a tie!
It's a tie. See, in that instance, we would shake hands and walk away.
Okay.
I really don't know. Out of game.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay.
I know how to play cribbage. That's about it.
I was trying to talk to Orladar about let's go to the shops, but then I heard their game at the other table and I got very distracted. And now I'm gonna go join their game.
Let's all play dice!
Okay.
I got people to join our, but unfortunately, it's all of our party members.
yeah, Pyra, so far, the only people that seem to be interested are your own party members.
Yep, I figure.
After a few minutes, after like 5 minutes or so of you all sitting around, Timber is now overcrowded around the table. The very, very fat dwarf with like this thick beard, and you actually steps up and sort of like leans around Zoria. Zoria, you turn and you see like bits of bits of meat stuck in the beard and grease dripping down the beard.
The hungry boy from the corner.
And he says, "What are y'all playing over here, huh?"
Dice!
Oh, interesting how you play.
You roll the dice! 19! I win! Give me all your gold, Pyra.
Okay.
This is a very interesting game.
Yeah, so you roll the die, and whoever gets the higher number wins. It's a game of chance.
Oh, right. Well, mind if I sit in for a game?
You're welcome. Come join.
Erebos will stand up.
Oh,
You can have my seat.
oh, thank you, kindly. Hops up into a chair, just big bulbous belly, this big round nose protruding from this thick, just wiry beard.
What a
And
wonderful
it's just
specimen.
sort of like super messy hair.
Like Bomber?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, this is bomber
Okay.
level.
Bomber level, I got it. I got a
Yep.
picture.
Yep, sort of like hops up into the chair and is like, alright,
Okay.
so we putting gold down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's start
Okay.
low. Let's start with,
How much you want to bet?
how does 3 sound?
There's 3 gold pieces.
Okay, 1.
I was thinking like 5 silver.
Okay, 5 silver.
I'll
Let's
put
do
on
it.
5 silver. He takes out 5 silver.
Zoria sets 5 silver on the table.
Also set 5 silver.
Oh, so we playing 3 of us then?
Yeah. Let's do
Alright.
it.
Alright.
Okay.
Somebody got a die for me to roll.
I hand over a d20.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, it's a very interesting die. Alright.
Yep, 20 sides, 20 numbers.
Alright, so we just rolled in, right?
Yep. Highest roll wins.
Ah, shit.
What'd you get?
I got a 3.
Ah, what'd you get, Pyra?
I got 6.
I got a 7!
Ah, damn it. Here you go.
Wow, these
Zoria
are really low numbers.
rakes in the silver.
Even low numbers can
You got a
win this
different,
game.
different die?
I do. I take it from him. Zoria secretly has a stash of dice in her pocket. Hands over a new one.
Sorry, isn't
Alright.
that?
Alright, here, I'll put in another 5 silver, I guess.
Okay.
He sort of wipes some grease from his beard.
Tosses in another 5 silver. What's your name, sir?
Oh, Garrett.
Garrett. Nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Zoria.
Sorry, what's your name, Miss Tieflin?
You're muted for some reason.
Hear me?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
there you go.
Pyra.
Oh, nice to meet you, Pyra.
Meet you too, guys.
You from the area?
Oh, yeah. I've lived here all my life.
Yeah.
Here in the city proper, you know.
Yeah.
We're on a meat shop down in the lower ring.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll.
Alright. It could be good. You two roll.
I got a 19.
Ah, shit. Sort of pushes the coins
What'd
closer.
you roll?
I rolled a 10.
Pyra? What?
What?
I got an 8.
Oh,
I don't want to talk about it, and Pyra's start closing up the dice.
Zoria rakes in her piles of silver. So far she's earned 20 silver, 2 gold.
All I have is this platinum piece.
I mean...
Does anybody have some, like, change I could,
Oh, yeah.
you know, some... Can I have
I
some
toss
silver
him.
so I can keep playing?
I toss him, well, I mean, I guess I don't have that much silver on me. I got gold. I'll toss
I'll
him
go ask
10
the
gold.
bartender for a change.
Like,
Does that work better?
well, can I take, like, 9 gold and then maybe 10 silver pieces so I can bet with lower currency?
And Erebos asked bartender.
It's okay, Erebos is
Erebos
asking
will change.
bartender.
Okay. Erebos is getting changed.
You ask Darrington, the bartender?
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, what can I do
And
for you?
oh, sorry. Can I get 10 of these into a smaller version?
Oh, yes,
10 gold.
Yes, I'll be right back. He sort of runs behind the bar, pulls out a thing, hands you. So what did you want?
10 gold smaller.
So you give him 10 gold and you want it all in silver?
100 silver.
Yep.
He sort of is like really quickly counting and throws it into a leather satchel. He's like, here you go, 100 silver.
Perfect.
You can go ahead and count if you want to make sure. I'm kind of scatterbrained a little bit. But
I don't know how to count. Alright, thank you.
all right then. Thank you. Carry on your day.
Perfect.
Sort of runs back.
Okay.
Alright. I go back to the table. Alright, give me 9. It was 9, right? Zoria. 9. 9 gold. He give me 9 gold, I give him...
What?
What?
No,
What
he has
what are
1
you-
platinum.
One
What's the exchange?
Wait,
You
so
give
now
him
so
9
now
gold.
Garrett has. Did you actually give him the 10 silver?
Well, no, if Erebos was going to go to the bartender, I wouldn't have actually...
Oh, so you
handed
didn't
it
actually
over.
give it to him, so
No.
he still has the 1 platinum?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then he
Okay,
can just
okay.
give the
So you would give
platinum
him 9
to
gold and
Erebos.
10 silver pieces.
Whoa, okay.
Okay. Erebos, so I got the 9 gold. I give him
Oh.
10 silver pieces.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
I only want to bet 2 silver.
Okay, 2 silver it is.
Okay,
Pyra, you in?
this is a fun game.
Yeah, I'm fucking...
This is a fun game. Okay.
I bet 2
okay.
silver.
2
Okay.
silver. Oh, jeez. I rolled an 18.
Oh,
Son of a fucking son.
I rolled a 9. What'd you get, Pyra?
What'd you get, Pyra?
7.
Give it here.
Flicks
All right.
over the 2 silver.
All
I
right.
love him. I love him so much.
All right. So you each lost 2 silver, yeah?
Yes.
Go ahead and
So-
mark
Lost
that
a
off.
lot more than that.
Pyra, you've been keeping track though.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
I'm keeping track as well. My own, at least.
Okay. Is there anything else you all want to do while
Yeah, I mean, while we're playing dice, I want to kind of keep making conversation with him. And I was just...
Okay. What?
Garrett?
Garrett, yes. And I was just gonna say, as we're, like, rolling the next round...
Yeah, he pushes up 3 silver. I bet 3 silver this
Okay.
time. Yeah. This is a
Let's-
fun game.
Yeah, let's roll.
All right.
So, Garrett, what do you think about this whole
I got 12.
prince situation and coronation?
Oh, you know, it's a coronation. It happens every so often. There's tragedy what happened to the old king and queen, but, you know, we have a new king now, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Anyway, I rolled a 12. What did you all
I
roll?
rolled a 4.
And Pyra,
There are no words coming
there are
from
no
you.
words. You're just sort of moving your lips.
I don't understand.
Oh, well,
Oh,
now
hey,
there
there
are
you go. Now I
words.
can hear you.
I'm done betting.
You're done?
Right.
Okay.
What did you roll?
I didn't roll.
Okay.
Oh, so you didn't
I
play in this one?
decided against it, but I would love to hear what you have to say.
Oh, okay, so I get
Conversation.
I get 3 extra silver now.
Uh-huh.
All
Yep.
right.
Pass it over.
All right, I do 5 silver this time.
Okay, 5 silver.
All right, yeah.
But yeah, Prince Jakal's been making a lot
Ah,
of changes.
shit.
Oh, what'd you roll?
I roll a 4.
I rolled a 16.
Damn it! Take money.
Thank you. That was 5, right?
Yep,
I guess
5.
I'm still even.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna do 3 silver this time. 3 silver.
Okay, 3 silver. But yeah, Jakal's been making a lot of changes, hasn't he?
19.
Oh, I rolled a 3. Take that.
Yeah, there we go. All right, 5 silver this time.
Okay.
I mean, he hasn't really been doing much as per I'm aware of. I don't really make it out of the city much. I heard like some things going around on other towns around Alltera, you know, but there's been a lot less Kingsguard around the streets lately, you know.
Oh yeah, in Crestbach there's been more.
More? Oh no,
Yeah.
it's not off the table.
That's interesting. That's cool.
I got an 18.
I got a 5.
Yeah, give me that
Taking money.
silver. This is fun. All right, I put up a gold piece.
How much was that?
5 silver. He bet 5
Okay.
silver.
Taylor's on his way home. He just texted me.
He texted me too.
Okay, let's bet a gold.
Yeah, gold piece.
Okay.
This is fun.
Oh,
Ah, shit.
What'd you roll?
6.
7.
No! Damn it.
I'll take that gold, sir.
Alright, fine.
Pirate is not rolling.
That's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
I only
I
put
got
up 2
pirate quite
silver.
I quit.
Okay.
I lost.
2 silver.
Alright, why
2 silver.
There we
What?
go. But
are
yeah,
you a quitter?
Oh,
I'm
damn
not
it.
a quitter. I
19.
don't know when I'm losing.
But yeah, it's interesting. They must be sending the Kingsguard out of town. Because in Crestbach, there's a lot of Kingsguard all around the place.
There's a lot of Kingsguard.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that, you know.
And I mean,
I heard that some people got replaced because Jakal didn't think that they were doing a good job, and
Yeah.
you know he wanted better soldiers out there to keep the fields safe for the farmers and stuff like that.
yeah, it was really sudden. That was strange.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess he's the king, so
I mean, he can do what he wants.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, whatever he wants. That's the whole monarchy situation here.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Huh. Well, yeah, just lots of interesting stuff happening on the island of Alltera.
I only put up 2 silver this time.
Okay, 2 silver. Ooh,
I got a 10.
I got a 5.
Hey,
2
nice.
silver.
All right.
You look. Or is that getting information while also losing / winning money?
Yeah. So,
I put up 2 silver.
okay, 2 more silver.
Yeah, all right. I got a 16.
I got an 11.
Yeah, give me that silver.
Okay.
This is great. I'll put up 5 silver this time.
5 silver, let's go.
Garrett.
Ooh,
Oh,
19.
No. Ah, 11. Damn.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Pyro. What do you want?
Why those Kingsguard out in the at the gate? Why do they have blue, like sashes?
Oh,
cape
yeah, that's
things?
a good question.
Oh, that's a sign of a guard straight from the castle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's signs of castle guard. They're the ones in charge of keeping the outer gate to the city safe, as well as patrolling the castle itself.
Okay.
And you know, keeping the king and his cabinet safe.
Okay, yeah. We're from out of town, so we don't know much.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen you around this place. Where are you lot from?
Oh, just a little town called Waterdeep.
Oh, Waterdeep. I think I've heard of that place before. I pulled up 5 silver, didn't I?
I think you did.
I only rolled an 8.
You did.
I only rolled a 9.
Yeah. Damn it.
So that was another 5.
Yeah.
This is fun.
I should probably stop soon.
Okay. I understand.
I'll put up 1 more gold.
Okay, 1 more gold.
Yeah, you keep going and keep
Ah,
trying to earn that money.
Ooh, what'd you roll?
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah!
He's like, he's just so excited. He's like,
Yes.
Flip that gold over to him.
Oh, it was a real pleasure meeting you all and playing this fun game here.
Yeah, it was nice playing dice with you, sir.
Yeah, just a fun little spot of betting. It didn't hurt nobody. All right, I do think I should call it quits and get back to my shop. You know, just pop it in to have a piece of breakfast.
Oh, yeah. I hope you would have a lovely day running the shop.
Oh, yeah, you too. You all too. I hope you have a lovely day around the city.
Yeah.
Garrett, do you know if there's any...
Oh, you're a dragon person.
I am. Sorry, these are my friends. I've just been watching you guys play.
I see.
Do you know if there's a shop along nearby where I could get a string to repair my lyre?
Oh, I think there's a music shop up closer to the castle, yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember his name. I don't go in there. I don't play any music, you know.
That's okay. Do you come here often to eat? Because we're going to be staying here.
Oh, yeah, I love eating breakfast here. Best breakfast in all the capital, you know.
Awesome. Maybe we can play dice again tomorrow.
Maybe, you know, the wife doesn't really like me betting too often, you know.
That's understandable.
I do my best to,
We
you
could
know.
always bet breakfast.
That's what I was just going to
Oh.
I wouldn't mind buying you folks a nice plate of breakfast. All right, well, I really do gotta get back home and open up the shop. So and he sort of like hops off. There's like a very significant shake to the room.
Wait, Garrett, what's your shop called?
Ooh,
What? Oh, meats and treats.
meats and treats.
Yeah.
We'll
Fantastic.
stop in and see you. We might need to get a snack.
Well, yeah, of course, my wife Julia makes great baked goods and stuff.
Baked goods too?
Oh yes, why we're called meats and treats. I
Oh,
butcher the
I
animals.
want
She
to
makes
go
the.
this
We
place.
will see you.
Yes.
We'll see you shortly.
We will see.
Oh,
you.
lovely! I gotta go get everything set up then. All right, see you all there.
Bye, Garrett.
Bye, Garrett. Okay, we made a new
All right, the
friend.
coast.
Mission accomplished.
Yep, that was number 3.
Yeah. Doing things out of order, but we did
All
make
right.
a friend.
Yay!
All right, Shield of the Coast. Where are you going next? I'm out of water and now I'm sad.
Oh no.
Well, we have to
get you
head up
water.
towards the castle anyway
Yeah.
to get a lyre string. So,
Yeah.
like, while Orladar is getting lyre string, the rest of us, that way it's not like a big group walking around the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a few of us could just look at the outside and see what the guards are doing. Kind of see what's it about. You know?
Uh-huh. Okay.
I see.
Incredible.
Oh,
Incredible.
I started moving stuff.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh.
What?
Aiden's ruining things. It's a lie. He doesn't ruin anything. But yes, I think so was what was just said, apologies, so much is happening over here. That we should have some of us go to the castle and some of us go lyre string shopping.
Yeah, so the lyre string shop is up towards the castle, so I figure we drop Orladar and whoever else wants to go to the music shop there. The rest of us just walk, like, kind of the outsides, just touristy stuff, you know?
Okay.
Just kind of seeing the castle, seeing what it's about, talking to the guards if we can,
Okay.
making some connections, and then we can meet back up.
I think that is a wonderful plan. If any stealth whatsoever will be involved in this whole castle canvassing situation, I don't think I should go with that group.
Okay.
I mean, I can help.
Aiden, real quick.
Yes.
On my skills, there's an A next to stealth, and I've never had that before. Does that mean I have an advantage on it?
Yeah.
When you're holding the key, remember?
Oh,
Your
that's right.
infiltrator
Okay,
key.
I see what you're saying. Okay, okay.
Yeah, you get
okay.
advantage on stealth checks while you're holding the key.
I
It
see.
sort of
Okay, I saw that
magically-
and I was like, what?
It magically muffles your steps. But you have to specify that you take it out of whatever pouch you're keeping it in.
Well,
And
I
it is in your
did.
hand.
I put a. It's on my.
What?
Oh, you're cutting out.
Yeah.
I put a string around it. It's on my neck.
Okay,
Under
so
my clothes.
Okay.
so you have to be holding it in order to get that advantage.
I know. I'm just saying it's under my clothes.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
It's a necklace.
So, I will definitely go with Orladar to the music shop.
Perfect.
Because, you know, this whole jangly armor situation, she kind of shakes her shoulders up and down and it goes jingle, 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 jingle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the best for stealth situations.
I'm not terribly stealthy either, so I think we
Well,
should
I'm pretty sure
look at some
Timber is
shops.
pretty stealthy.
I'll join the
stealthiest.
Reconnaissance team.
Yeah, they seem pretty
I
stealthy.
feel like you guys forget. I'm pretty stealthy.
Are you stealthy?
Rare circumstance.
Okay.
I think I used that right.
Yeah, good job.
That one ability, remember?
Right. Yeah, okay. So, our usual group of sending the two healers by themselves, sending the fighters alone.
It's a
Sure.
great plan.
Let's go. We'll leave the squishy ones, but not even the squishy one. Zoria's pretty strong.
Yeah, I'm not
Wait,
very squishy.
Wait. This might be a bad idea. Then the group can't communicate.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, we're the ones who have sending.
Well, you can still message, but then that wouldn't help because what if we get taken away?
Exactly.
I'm worried we might get arrested. I just have a weird feeling about it.
I'll go with the other group. I'm also very cute and decent at getting out of situations.
That's true.
So, like...
So am I going shopping alone?
No, I don't think that's a good
No,
idea
okay.
either.
Alright.
Who wants to go shopping with Orladar?
I don't do shopping.
I'm not good at shopping.
I guess I will.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Timber, that's
Okay.
great, because you're good at asking questions.
Okay. So Timber and Orladar will go shopping, and Zoria and Pyra and Urbos will canvass the castle.
You guys shouldn't need to be too stealthy. Don't get
I
too
know,
close.
I-
Don't do anything.
It's just in case.
dangerous.
Just in case. I don't want to, like, have to end up being stealthy for some reason and then jingling and messing everything up. Maybe I'll take off my armor for a minute.
Yeah.
I believe it takes like an hour to doff armor. Or
Yeah.
something. Or 10 minutes. It may only be 10 minutes.
I'm gonna Google
know,
this.
I can't remember now. I remember it's an oddly
An hour.
large... It's an oddly large amount of time
Could
that you wouldn't think.
this is kind of out of game, but could she put
Mm,
You cut out.
oh,
could she put her armor in the bag of holding? That change the weight of the bag of holding?
No.
Sack.
No. Yeah, you can put anything in the bag of holding if it fits.
Alright.
I am finding out. Wait.
What?
The DM in the bag
Oh,
of holding.
I
Put the
have-
DM in the bag.
Does fits into the bag mean
It
it
takes
fits
5
into like
minutes
the
to doff
mouth
heavy
of
armor.
the sack?
Huh?
5 minutes to doff heavy armor.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
You
found
can
it.
doff it in 5 minutes.
So I will take a few minutes to kind of unclip all of my armor bits and put them in the bag of holding,
Alright.
and that way I am far less jingly and no longer have disadvantage.
Okay.
And I will go into my character sheet and
Yep.
make that an inactive equipment so I don't
Yes.
forget that I did that.
Yes, so you do not get that the benefits
Yes.
to your armor class. You can just slide it into the bag of holding, which you have on your person still.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, my armor class is so low.
Yeah, chainmail does a lot.
-2.
I
Chainmail
win.
does a lot, dude.
I win.
What's your armor class?
My armor class is now 13. It
Oh,
was
I'm
18
16.
before.
You had a higher one than me.
Here, boss.
Yeah, I have.
Do you want to put it back on? It's
Zoria
a what?
feels
It's a
very
13 right
exposed.
now?
Yeah, Zoria, you kind of feel naked.
Welcome to my world.
I'll be
That's
fine.
me every day.
Well,
Uh,
not let anyone touch you, Zoria. Do not worry.
okay. If you promise, I can fly at least, so that'll help me like get out of range of anyone who tries to hit me. I guess maybe. Okay.
Just so
I'm
you
fine. I'm
really
fine.
high up.
We'll hold them off for 5 minutes while you put your armor back on.
It takes 10 minutes to put it back on.
Oh, son of a gun.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
So
Before I
break-
can think more
Alright.
about this.
We all can walk up to the shop together. We'll
Mhm.
drop off Timber and Orladar, and then we'll go sightseeing around the castle. Well, the outside of the
Perfect.
castle. We're not going in unless we say we can, which is probably not going to happen.
Exactly.
Okay.
But just
perfect.
in case.
Okay. Whew.
Alright. So you all start heading back up the large...
Meats and treats.
Wait. Meats and Treats is down at the
Oh.
bottom
We're
of the
going
city.
to the
You all,
liar
you all,
shop.
you all sort of are like the middle level of the city.
Oh.
So
I
we're-
thought Meats and Treats was on the way.
No, Meats and Treats is back down the way you came.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Back
I
at the
guess we'll
bottom.
go
Yeah,
there
we're going to
later.
light.
He said down in the lower circle. You guys are sort of like in the center of the mountain.
We can go
Structure.
back down there later today.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It's only like
DM
10:30 a.m. something like that.
does the
yes,
town. How is the town shaped? Does the town like go all the way around the,
Yes.
or is it like only on one side? Okay.
No. It's all the way around. As you go, as you're sort of traversing, it seems like this sort of like mountain of a structure that the city has was sort of built up and built rather than carved into an actual mountain, because this is way taller and way steeper than any of the hills you see like around the area. Sort of just like rolling grass hills on the outside of the city, but then sort of just like this large, super steep mountain of a city is just sort of sitting right in the center of all this. So it looks like this was built. This was built up to this shape.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Do you-
all... What? Yes?
As we travel, I'd like to keep an eye out for like a wood. I want to whittle something.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, hold on. So what are you doing?
I want to keep an eye out for a shop where I might be able to.
Okay.
So just as we're walking, I don't want to stop anywhere. I just want
Yeah.
to keep an eye out.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check. Perception check.
A perception check.
I rolled a 1,
Oh
and I have a +6, so 7, I guess.
Okay. Okay, good to know.
no! I hate those answers. Okay, good to know. Keep that in mind.
Alright, so Timber is sort of keeping an eye out. Timber, you're sort of getting, like, pushed around as you all are trying to make your way up this main street. You can't really make out the names of different shops and areas, and you pass through, like, large blocks that just seem to be residential areas.
Mm-hmm.
So do you all just sort of travel on this main cobblestone road that just spirals up?
I suppose so.
Yes.
Keeping an eye out for a music shop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you continue your way up, who is helming the search for music shop?
Well,
I mean,
I need the stuff. I need to
Yeah.
fix my instrument, so me.
and I feel like I'm pretty good at finding stuff, so.
Alright, you two go ahead and roll perception checks for that.
Oh, shoot. No.
Shit.
Does that count? I
What?
missed.
Alright.
I don't see anything.
16.
8.
Okay, so Orladar, you're sort of keeping an eye out. You can't really see anything. Zoria, you as you all sort of like round the corner and you see the large castle come into view, you actually do look over to your right and sort of like, so just down the street a little bit, not like 500 feet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You see this very, very tall, skinny, bright purple building.
That's gotta be it.
With
right? Like,
musical, with sort of like musical notes on either side of sort of a name carved in. That name being.
what is it?
Oh shoot!
Oh, what's the name, my darling?
This is a great idea, Mom.
They have to get out for a little bit.
Not while we're playing.
Yeah. They can't stay locked up for 4 hours.
I don't see why not.
They're fine.
Okay. Wow. Where was I?
That name being.
Liar shop.
Yes. Musical notes on either side of a of a sign that reads.
You're really building up to this. What's the name of the shop?
Oh no! My brain just blinked. I had a plan.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What's the shop called, honey? Oh, great and powerful DM.
Damn it.
You can literally say any combination of words and it will be canon.
I know. Oh my god. It says strings, winds, and beats.
Strings, winds, and beats.
Yep.
Strings, winds, and beats.
Is it spelled B-E-A-T-S or B-E-E-T-S?
B-E-A-T-S.
I want it to be like a random beat shop on the side.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, but it is very tall and bright purple and sort of musical notes adorning the signage.
Okay. Strings, winds, and beats. Orladar!
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
the
just-
giant purple building
It's
with music
purple.
notes on it.
It's so beautiful.
And
Let's go. That's where we're going.
I think that's it.
that's the place.
Yes. So do you two want to head off over there and we can go continue up the spiraling streets?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Alright.
as you all split off, Zoria, Pyra, and Urubos continue on this street up to the massive royal castle. And Timber and Orladar, you step inside this door into sort of this large floor room where you can just see instruments lining the walls. You see there's this sort of little counter that has all different like fiddles and large cellos and basses and lyres and lutes and everything. Sort of farther back, you see these like large hand drums. Large ceremonial drums with like mallets hanging on the walls, and then over on the left side you see all of these like brass instruments like trumpets and horns and flutes and all of that kind of stuff. You see up at sort of the main counter area, you see an elven figure actually. With sort of like paler skin and dark, just black hair that's sort of like shoulder length, kind of like my hair, like a little bit bigger. And she looks as though she's female, and she's talking to a patron at the moment.
Excellent. I'm gonna go look at the lyres.
Okay, there are like some beautiful.
Yeah.
Like beautiful work, a bunch of different designs and everything. You do see actually like little plastic packs of like different strings with like the notes written on them.
Yeah. Are there prices? Do I need to wait and ask the patron?
No, there's sort of little prices written on. You can find the string that you need, and it's two silver.
No, I'm looking at the lyres.
Oh, the lyres?
Yeah.
You see sort of one of the simpler ones is set for 200 gold. And then it sort of ranges to like a beautiful ornate one with sort of like artistic carvings, and that one is 1,500 gold.
How many platinum is that? 150?
15 platinum, I believe. Right?
No.
1,500 gold?
1,500
Yes.
gold would be 150
One
platinum.
150
Okay,
platinum.
I was right. Alright.
After a short moment, the human male seems to walk out with sort of like a little case, and he walks out, and the female elf sort of gestures to you, and says, "Hello there.
Hello.
What can I do for you all today?"
Well, I take my lyre out. I
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's terrible.
busted a string on my lyre, but you have such. I need a string for this, but also
Oh, of course.
the lyres you have in stock are so beautiful. I just might like to try it.
Well, thank you. Would you like to see one off the wall? You can sort of pluck at it for a little bit.
That would be lovely.
Of course, follow me. She sort of leads you over and grabs this like a long rod and picks one off off the wall. It's like, this is one of our cheaper options, set at just 500 gold.
Thank you.
All right. So while this is happening, Urubos, Pyra, and Zoria, you leave behind your friends and you sort of round the corner. Where is it? Okay. So, as you walk upon the castle, you see its large, tall towers and turrets. You can see banners hanging from a couple of different walls that show sort of a deep blue and sort of bright, vibrant green, like spiraling design that ends with a golden star in the middle.
Okay.
You also see that the entire castle is surrounded by a 50 to 60 foot tall, could be taller, you're not entirely sure, but a very, very tall, smooth stone brick wall that seems to have walkways on top as you see guards sort of like patrolling on top of it with 4 towers. What?
Zoria has had an intrusive thought.
Oh no.
Just
But
continue.
yes, you can see these 4 tall towers on the top of the wall surrounding the castle, and it comes to the street leads up to and sort of just abruptly ends at the gate in this wall, which is currently closed, and you see one guard standing in front of the gate with a large pike, and he's sort of just standing there like
Okay.
British guard. No.
Zoria
Stop. You're not there.
is going to pull the other two like a little bit closer to her and say, I know this is a bad idea, but I have to express it to someone. I could just fly over the fucking wall.
I mean, not right now.
It is broad daylight. Early in the day.
I could
No.
do it.
No, I'm pretty sure
It's a-
you're not as big as any of the birds that fly, or you're bigger than any of the birds that fly around here.
You're not as big.
Someone would definitely notice you flying. Can I look up and see if there's how many guards are walking the top of the stone wall?
Currently, you can make out 2. You sort of like peer around. You think you can see a third, but it's really hard to see. It's massive. It's a massive wall, and you cannot see the back without walking all the way around it.
I would
So
like
you're
you.
invisible. They're gonna shoot you down before you even got close.
Yeah, and you do see that sort of as you made it to the top of the city, a large portion, basically stretching around the outer wall of the castle, is this sort of like grassy park with like a couple of trees here and there and everything. You can see a bunch of kids playing, people having picnics right now, like setting up picnics as it's getting closer to lunchtime.
I say to them,
Go back to where I put
I could make myself invisible for a minute.
For only 1 minute? Only 1 minute?
Listen, I know this is a bad idea, but I have to talk this out.
Okay.
Are you guys just
Here
are
I
you
am.
guys just saying this in the
No,
in the street?
I'm whispering it quietly
Okay.
to them. That's why
Okay.
I pulled them closer to me.
Okay.
I hate that sound.
Okay.
Here I am.
Go ahead
saying,
and
Zoria.
make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand check?
Yes.
I don't like that.
Yes, using the dexterity of your vocal cords.
Wouldn't that be different than the dexterity of my body?
I mean, your vocal cords are part of your body.
But, like, that's different than my hand-eye coordination.
Is it though?
Yes.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. Okay. And so where are you having this conversation?
Like, I feel like it's pretty easy to talk quiet enough that no one... Okay. Like, I don't know. As we're walking, we're not... I don't want to, like, stop them. I want to, like...
Right, so you're
pull
still
them closer to me
still
while we
walking
walk.
on the street.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you come up to this building, this sort of like a large park area, the people have sort of thinned out up closer to the castle. But where are you going next? You sort of, as you're having this conversation, you come up to pretty close to the castle gate, and you can see the guard standing there. He sort of does look your way and like cocks an eyebrow, sort of like tilts a head.
We're tourists.
Sort of just looks ahead.
Like a scout. Sorry. Yeah, okay, that was all I had to say to you guys. I just had to get that out of my brain. But, yeah. So
I'm
here
gonna
we
have to-
are. We are
Yeah.
seeing the castle.
Yep. I'm gonna say let's put a pin in your idea
That's
and
a
maybe
good
come back to
plan.
it another time. But at the moment,
I like
I'm
that.
gonna have to say no.
I appreciate you saying no to me.
I worry about your safety, and Rainier would kill me.
Yeah. Probably. Honestly.
Yes. Well, recon. We're really just supposed to see anything that we can see. I don't think there's any way we're gonna be able to get closer. If one of us would like to try, we can.
Zoria
But-
kind of... are we still walking as you say this? Are we right next to the guard as you say this?
I stopped at the in the
Where do
park.
you
I
stop?
don't want to go in the park,
Okay, so you sort of like
Okay.
push out.
like under a tree or something.
Yeah. So as it's very loud the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very distracting. So as you step up on the cobblestone street and everything, sort of at the top of the city, the buildings come to a stop, and then it's probably and then it's like a few tens of feet pushed out from the circular wall around the castle to where the buildings stop is this grassy area, and it just stretches around the perimeter of the castle.
Okay.
So this grassy park
Stretching.
area where people are going about their daily lives, having a day in the
Guys,
park.
why don't we go for a stroll along this grassy area around the entire perimeter of the castle? Just going for a stroll because we're tourists.
Yeah.
I would like to make it known that I can see now.
Yay!
Yay! I love your glasses. They look so good.
Yeah. They look so good. Wonderful.
They're round.
They're so round.
They're-
I
oh my
adore
goodness.
them.
They're adorable.
Oh, I love them. I can see so clearly.
Yay!
Okay, sorry.
The rain has
Yay.
gone.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Do do do.
I walked right into that.
Yep. You literally handed that to us.
Okay.
All right. So what are you all doing?
Let's just
Specifically?
keep walking. Yeah. Around. Scoping stuff out. Making perception checks.
All right. If all three of you would like to make a perception check,
Okay.
as you're scoping stuff out.
Surprised. Actually, I like that dice.
Zoria, you
Keep
seem
that
very
one.
excited.
Yes.
Is this only two of us, by the way, or
No, all three.
24.
All three of us.
Okay.
But-
Urbos?
Also, would this be considered looking?
I don't know. Are you looking?
Oh yes.
Are you looking specifically for hidden doors and passages?
I mean,
or-
I think since I know that that's a benefit that I get from a magical object on my person, I would be looking
Okay.
for.
Yes, but that is different than just scoping out the place.
Can I do both things?
No.
Zora, maybe just be a little careful because that thing does float
That's
up
true.
when you
It
use
glows. Okay, never mind.
It doesn't
Yeah,
glow.
that's
It wasn't
it
like
floats up.
it,
right?
yeah. It wasn't like a. It wasn't like a. It was like a very gentle like tug in a direction. It was very very subtle. It
Okay.
wasn't like a and like it was pulling her or anything. It was like very 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 slightly floating in like around the direction. Oh my goodness.
Children? Excuse me?
Children.
Okay.
Urbos, what did you roll?
5 minus 1 would indeed be 4.
Indeed. Pyra?
I actually got a 19.
19?
Yeah.
Okay. Zoria?
I already told you I got a 24.
No, I know. Is that for looking for hidden
Oh.
doors or?
You know, I think I will look for hidden doors
Okay,
and
so-
passageways.
Okay, so you're not just scoping out. You're specifically looking
but that means I
for
get to
hidden
roll
stuff.
again
Yes. So go
just
ahead
in
and roll
case I
again.
get a nat 20. I didn't, but it was still a really good.
Okay, so
Focusing
20.
on
So
guard
24.
movements mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, Pyra.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
want to look at the guards. I don't
Okay.
care about the smooth wall at all.
Yeah, focusing on hidden doors and passageways. But like, if I see anything else, I'm gonna like
Okay.
notice it. You know?
Okay, so Zoria, as you all walk on sort of like the right side around, or to the right of the gate, of the barred gate, which all three of you saw. Urbos, you know this quite well. You could see through. It's just a sort of very thin barred gate, and you could see this beautiful open courtyard, exterior courtyard with two giant doors that actually lead into the castle behind the gate. You see like a couple of trees planted within the outdoor courtyard. Then you walk to the right of the gate, and you're strolling. Oh God, someone's pulling on stuff, Mom. That's why you don't leave stuff hanging and puppies out.
I'm back. Sorry. Thank you for saving my life.
It's a fun game.
Fun times. We're doing good. On a roll.
Okay, so Pyra, as you are walking around, you do sort of start to pick up that the guards are on sort of like a very, very set path. You are able to tell that there are 4 guards patrolling atop the wall. And you see, you sort of pick out that each guard walks just from tower to tower. And watching 2 of the guards go sort of on their path a couple of times, you do notice that they're the same guards. So they're not in a continuous loop. It's 1 guard sort of for each section between towers.
See.
Okay.
As you all get to sort of the back of the castle in this like park area, you do know that there is sort of a place where there's a little fence that stops the park from going any farther, and there's sort of this like rocky sort of cliff face behind the exterior wall of the castle. Zoria, I will say you see this around the so in the actual exterior wall around the castle. You don't notice anything. Wait, you do actually notice that it is very, very good construction.
Okay.
You did not see any openings within the actual wall itself. It was very, very smooth stone, like perfectly mortared, not decaying in any way.
Okay.
So it is a very, very solid wall. But as you get to the end of this, of the first half of this sort of park area, you sort of peer off the side and you see this like rocky mountainous back to the city. And with a 24, you look down and you notice this sort of odd looking pattern within the rocky texture. It almost looks like stairs, or like a carved in staircase. And looking like way down at the base of the city, you see it sort of like cave in, and there's sort of like an indent within the rocky face.
Okay.
And it looks like the stairs lead there.
Perfect. I will kind of casually and surreptitiously point this out to the other 2 members of my party.
After Zoria sort of like points in that direction, you both now see this very, very weird zigzag, almost like a staircase carved into the rocky area, and then the sort of like inlet pushed into the side of this mountain.
Keeping my eyes up where I'm watching the guards now that I know their path, I'm just gonna ask very, quietly to our party, are we wanting to go down there now and just check real quick? Because I know when the guards are gonna be at their, basically, out of sight of where we are, sorta.
Crackle.
Oh no!
I think we should scope out the rest of the castle first, and then kind of make a bit more of a plan and maybe check in with the rest of the party before we go on any unplanned excursions.
I just think the more of us that there are heading
That's
down
true.
towards there, and the more people we have heading towards that area might cause off. Even if one of us just wanted to go, one or two of us, even any of that, like just not all 5 of us
Yeah, that's a
heading
good plan.
towards a rocky cliff face.
Okay. Okay. Good plan. What if I just message everyone else and tell them that we're doing something unplanned?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna send a message to Orladar, and I'm just gonna say, doing an unplanned mission sort of thing might be stupid. Still gonna do it. See you later. Have fun music shopping. Bye.
What? What? Tell me what the mission is? I'm sure it's a bad idea. Be careful. Do you want us to head your way?
Okay. I'll send a message back. Yeah, I still have a 4th level slot. I will send a message back. Oh my god, those puppies.
I'm sorry.
I am gonna say, found a secret staircase. Gonna go check it out. Probably best if you do your own thing. Smaller numbers are less suspicious. See you later. And I'm saying all of this under my breath, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Please be very, very careful. And save a spell slot to call us if you need help. We will just continue to canvass the city for answers.
Okay. Are we doing this?
I think so.
Oh my god.
All right. So what exactly are you doing?
So I want to, holding on to the key around my neck, I want to just look up and wait for when the, because like, this is how the guards are going, right? Like one is going from one tower to the other, one is going from one tower to the other,
Yes.
back and forth between
Yes, exactly.
those, right? And so, like, say we're at the back of the building, I would like to, when like the guard at the back of the building gets to this tower, the farthest point away from us, and this guard is just sort of coming up to it. That's when I want us to try to
Okay.
book it down towards the staircase as stealthily as we can.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Tripping my key.
Okay. So one thing that you all do notice is that sort of the back of this city, or not the back of the city. The back it's sort of like a cliff area before the street sort of like continues in the city. So there's like buildings down at the bottom of this rocky area.
Yeah.
There's like buildings all pushed up around, and so you feel like most of the city has a pretty good sight line onto the back area of this of the castle.
Yeah.
So you're still doing it.
Everybody can see you.
Let me see. One sec. I want to look in my equipment really quick.
I just want you to know it's not just the guards that can see you. It's not just the guards that you have to worry about.
Okay, so Zoria is currently wearing like a green and white checkered dress. It is not casual it's casual, but it's not like stealthy in any way.
No.
But she does have some traveler's clothes in her bag, so I think she would like take out a kind of like a tunic and a cloak maybe and just throw them on. Nothing that's gonna look too weird in the area.
Yeah.
But something to kind of dull down the colors and maybe blend in with the rocks a little bit more.
Okay.
versus her.
So maybe we should go to even limit the even more. Go one at a time.
Yeah. I think that's a good plan. I'm gonna grab the other screaming puppy.
How high are the stairs?
What do you mean?
Like, in terms of feet.
What?
How high?
So they're not
What is the
high
distance
up.
to the top?
They're not high up. They're sort of like lateral and down a bit at this sort of like rocky area up at the top of the city, behind the outer wall of the castle. You know, there's sort of this rocky area that doesn't seem like it's been developed or anything, and then there's sort of like a very clear cutoff where sort of like the city continues down beneath this rocky area, and the city sort of like pops up around it. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
And there's this little like spiked fence at the sort of like back and around this park area, sort of blocking off this rocky area.
Okay.
So they but they're pretty far away. You're not entirely sure, but looks like maybe 90 to 100 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Like before you actually reach the stair-like pattern. Mm-hmm. And it's all out in the open. Like there's not really cover at all.
From where we are, can we see the big purple building? The big, huge, tall purple building with music notes on it that probably stands out pretty well in this city?
You can... from where you are now, no. Because you're around the back of the castle.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. But, like, if we were on the other side of the castle, do we think we could see...
Yeah, you could see the front of the castle from the doors of the music shop.
Okay.
You could see, like, the front gate of the castle.
How far away do I think that this music shop would be?
300, 400 feet?
Okay, perfect.
Or longer.
Okay. That's all I
Farther,
need to
you're
know.
not entirely sure.
Perfect. Okay.
What are you playing?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
So would we be able to move closer to the stone area and like not get shot is what I'm wondering. Like is it like basically is it free to get closer to it? Like not totally on it, but are we like does the grass continue towards it?
No. The grass comes to an abrupt stop at this sort of like black like spiky topped picket fence, you know? Like one of those things.
And then it's 100 or so feet to the rock?
Yeah, and then it's sort of this rocky, undeveloped area, and then it's like this rocky, undeveloped area sort of continues for about 100 or so feet before you see that sort of like carved-in stair-like pattern.
Okay.
I think we should go for it, honestly.
Yeah,
just one at a time.
Let's go for it.
What else are we going to do today?
Exactly. Get arrested, who cares? Let's go.
Okay, so who is going first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Zoria, before you start going down, we'll say, if we get caught, play dumb.
I'm always dumb, and I'll
Okay.
hold my key.
Okay, so there... Yeah, I think it's only two... Yeah. Okay, so you're going to have to make 2 checks. You're going to need to make a stealth check if you're trying to be stealthy. And then also an athletics or acrobatics check of your choice to try and maneuver the sheer rocky face.
Okay. Which one do you want me to make first?
First, go ahead and make your athletics check to see if you can actually do it.
I got a 15 plus 6.
Ooh.
Okay, 21. You're able to sort of like hop over the fence for a little bit and like you slide just for a second. You keep watch out for the guards walking between their stations. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay, and I'm holding my key, so that means I have advantage, right?
Yes. So go ahead and roll that with advantage.
I got a 19.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, so Pyra, you begin sort of like sliding down this this sheer, rocky-faced sort of mountain here at the back. You sort of like push up against a rock as you see a guard walk, turn around, and then walk back. And as they walk back, you slide down, and you make it to these very, very crude carved-in staircases. You're sort of like downwards on the stairs a little bit, and you see that the stairs actually lead up to the outside of this perimeter wall around the castle, and then they continue to lead down.
Am I able to possibly? Am I able to see back to where the others are if I like pop my head up just a tiny bit?
You can sort of like stretch and barely see them a little bit. They're both sort of just like hands in pockets, doing a little whistle, looking around. Their backs turned to you.
I'm not sure if they can see me at all, but I'm gonna try to wave for them to come when I know the guards are at their spot, their sweet spot that I just used.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so Erebos and Zoria. Who is going first?
Do you want to?
You know,
So
I completely
scared.
forgot I had this.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh?
I'm so scared right
Pass
now.
without a trace.
Oh my god.
John. I will say you and Zoria will already get advantage on your stealth checks because of Pyra helping you with the guards patrolling.
Oh, okay. But we won't get plus
Okay,
10
okay,
without
okay,
pass
okay.
without a trace.
That is true. It is up to you to use, but just so that you know, you will be rolling with advantage already.
Okay.
Well, I have a disadvantage as it is.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that would cancel that out, and you just roll straight.
I
You
have a
may
pass
need to
without a
pass
trace.
other places. You may need to pass
Okay.
other places.
Oh,
It's true.
fine.
What?
I'll do pass without trace.
Yeah.
All right. So
It does last an hour, so.
so Zoria.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but you have to make that decision, and then they need to stay within the 30 feet of you. So,
Stay within, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it stay
I
within?
think it is.
I want to look that up really quick.
No, it's any creature within 3 feet of me.
Yeah, so it's when you cast
You
the spell.
Okay, no, yeah. Asking you and your companions from a detection. For the duration, each creature you can choose within 30 feet of you. It's within the duration, so yeah, they have to be within. Okay, within a certain range.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
So you two would have to go
Yeah,
at the
do
same
that.
time, which I will say would probably cancel out Pyra's advantage.
But that would mean
You
that
still
we
get a
would still
plus
get
10.
plus 10, which
Right, so
is...
do you want a plus 10 or advantage?
Oh, God. I feel like a plus 10 is a more guaranteed...
Yeah, do plus 10.
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Ow. That hurt. Are you talking to me about this, Erebos? Or are you debating this in your
I mean,
brain?
I can activate it, and you can let me know whether or not you want it. It's really your choice in this,
Okay. Yeah.
because I can keep it active on you depending if you want it.
Yeah. I mean, I think I want it.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'll activate
Okay,
it if you
so
would like to describe it.
so Zoria, as Erebos sort of like takes a moment, closes his eyes, you see the few bits and pieces of this sort of like gem, this more like gem-like like protrusions from his arm and like at the base of his clavicle and everything begin to glow a very, very like deep dark coloration.
Okay.
And then you see sort of like the shadows around, the shadows being cast from like the castle and the trees and the people around you sort of begin to be almost pulled into the dark gems around Erebos, and it creates this sort of like swirling cloud of mist and darkness
Okay.
around Erebos, and sort of begins to conceal you. You actually look down and your feet begin to look more like rocky, like they might begin to blend in. So,
Okay.
are you two moving together so that Zoria can have this?
Zoria would like to move together.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Pyra, you are helping them, but because they're moving together, that sort of cancels out. So Erebos, you will have to roll with disadvantage.
But
So
I'm
so
bad.
if you two would like to roll a stealth check, please. and then an athletics or acrobatics check of your choice.
Oh,
first-
athletics.
first stealth
Definitely
check.
athletics for
Zoria?
27.
Okay. Urbos?
dirty 20.
For your stealth?
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 12 and a 10, so with the
Okay,
disadvantage.
so now
I take the 10.
athletics or acrobatics. You can choose.
Okay, this is where it's.
Athletics.
Roll that athletics. I did the same thing.
I'm also
I was
rolling
like, oh,
athletics.
thank you.
Okay.
Did you get a
Urbos?
natural 20?
What?
26.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Okay.
I rolled
Zoria?
a 16.
I got a 15 total, which,
Ooh.
you know,
A 15
yeah.
total.
yeah.
Respectable.
Good
Yeah,
job. Good
thank
job.
you.
Good job.
So as you two are moving closer to Pyra sort of keeping an eye out, Zoria, you begin to slip a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then a rock, you sort of like slide down, take a pause, and then a rock gives way underneath your feet, and you begin sliding down the hill.
Ah!
You reach out, Urbos. Go ahead and make an unarmed strike attack to see if you can grab Zoria's arm.
A 10?
A 10.
Oh shit.
Rolled a 3, man.
Urbos looks back and reaches down, and Zoria, you begin sliding down the face of this rocky cliff.
It's me? Towards me at all?
No, they're still quite far away from you.
Oh, son of a gun.
I would like to. We're in broad daylight, right?
You are in broad daylight.
Okay.
I will say you can use a reaction to try and make essentially like to make an unarmed strike roll to see if you can grab onto something.
I want to try that first.
After you slide 15 or so feet down the hill. I'm also going to give this guard another perception check.
Okay. My stealth was a 27. Just a reminder.
Oh, this cancels it. Like, this cancels it out. You're not stealthy anymore.
I mean,
It doesn't matter. He's apparently fucking drunk.
okay, cool.
Or something.
I'm gonna start with an unarmed strike to try and.
He
Okay.
does
stop
methamphetamine
myself.
on the side.
Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Oh,
Yeah.
So you only slide about 15 feet or so. Pyra, you see this, panic and look up, and you see the guard is turning around. She definitely should have been in the guard's view, but he just sort of keeps on walking.
Okay.
Zoria, you grasp sort of like a little hand-sized rock, and it sort of cuts your palm a little bit. You dig in. You look around. Doesn't seem like anybody has noticed you.
Okay.
Able to sort of pull yourself back up.
Cool.
And eventually, after the course of a few minutes or so, you are able to convene with Pyra at the back of the castle and on this like rocky, carved out staircase.
Okay. Sounds good.
Scared the fucking living shit out of me. What the hell?
Me too.
I thought you were gonna die. Oh my god.
I'm not dead though.
I saw both our lives flash before our eyes.
You know what? Yeah. Okay, let's follow this staircase.
Where's our boat?
Which
Urbos.
Urbos makes it over there before Zoria.
Okay. We're
After-
gonna start. Let's just start heading down, towards
Are you heading down the staircase?
towards the door.
It's
wherever
sort
the door is.
it goes up and down because you are down a little ways from the base of the perimeter wall, and you see these stairs seem to lead up to the perimeter wall and then just stop. Up to just the outer surface of this wall.
I want to see where they start first, like at the bottom.
I'm gonna stay and watch
Okay.
to make sure that nothing happens.
I'd rather be able to get out quick and know where we can get back to these than break into
Right,
the
we're not-
castle and get caught and die.
We're definitely not going to jump that fence again. We definitely should go back down through the
Yeah.
staircase.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll stay here.
Okay, so Zoria's gonna creep down the stairs to find out where they pop
so you're
out
going-
at the bottom.
So you're going down.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you follow the staircase down, and it takes you probably 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes to carefully make your way down if you're still
Okay.
moving stealthily.
Mhm.
So after a few minutes, so Urbos and Pyra is staying up where you started.
Yes. I'm
Okay.
just watching.
Okay, Zoria, you make your way down, and you get to the bottom of this stony staircase, and you see that sort of like caved in inlet to the side of this mountain.
Mhm.
You peek around, and you see an iron door with a small little barred window in it, in this sort of like inlet hallway in the side of this mountain.
Can I hear if there's any sound coming from behind the door?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, that's a 23.
A 23.
Yeah. I am wise as heck.
I'll say. All right. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's actually the DC that I put in my head. That I set as you asked. Yeah. That's wow. You sort of. So you don't step in front of the door, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you sort of take a second, drown all of the city noises out of your head for just a moment, and you hear the very, very faint echoes of what sounds like moaning, like. And then you, every now and again, you hear a cling.
Okay.
And so you feel, so you hear sort of like chains clanging and sort of like rustling.
I am going.
And then,
Sorry.
before that, you also hear a healthier sounding breathing coming from directly on the other side of the door.
Okay.
And as you begin to sort of like move your head back, you hear a shut up, y'all! And it's and you hear it echo. You hear a shut up, y'all.
Have a theory that I want to confirm. And therefore, I'm gonna pull out the Horn of Silent Alarm. It does not say that I have to see the creature that I am targeting. It just says that they have to be within 600 feet of me. I am going to blow this horn and target Rylith.
You target Rylith.
Yes.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
He will be the only one who is able to hear it if he hears it. That's a 7.
That's a 7?
Yes.
Okay. It's silent on the outside.
Yeah.
Go ahead and expend a charge.
Yep.
Wait for a moment. Don't hear any reaction.
I'm gonna try again. Because I have 4 charges on this thing, and I really want to confirm or deny this theory. I'm gonna try one more time to blow this targeting Rylith.
Okay. I will say... Go ahead and make an insight check for me.
Okay. I'm good at that. That is a 26.
A 26?
Yes.
I will say, as you blew into the horn, you sort of like able to gauge its magical effect.
Uh-huh.
You do not think he is in range.
Okay.
As you blew into it, it's sort of like... You
So
did...
I would know that with the first one, and I don't have to expend my second
Yes.
charge. Okay.
You also are able to sort of think, because it does say that they just have to be within 600 feet, right?
Yeah, and not deafened. No other creature hears sound coming from the horn.
Okay. You are able to sort of gauge that no level of thickness of stone or whatnot should be able to stop this effect.
Yeah. Okay, so if this is part of the dungeons, then he's probably not in this specific section, even if this is an entrance. Is kind of what I would infer from this information that I am inferring.
Ma'am.
Ma'am? Okay.
This lower section that she's at. Sorry, you said this is what leads into the city, correct? That's part of the town, or no?
Yeah, you said that this
What?
is closer to where the town begins, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I make note of some of the shops that are nearby?
You can't really see. It's just the backs of buildings. A couple of them kind of look more residential.
But I can't see the other side of the street.
It's like just wall to wall.
Okay.
You know, kind of like Seattle housing. You know.
From where I am, I just would like to take note of what color the buildings are. Anything I can tell about the buildings down where I think we would exit, because I'm also thinking about exiting down that area.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, I was
From higher
hoping you
up.
wouldn't say that.
I am so sorry.
Oh, but it's fine, because it's an 18.
An 18? Okay. I will say, with an 18, you sort of look, and it does... You don't see any openings. It is just backs of buildings all around. Sort of the only way to get onto this sort of area is up closer to the castle, or by these stairs.
Trying more so to find any, not like identifying features, but try to remember those buildings specifically that exit where I think the bottom of the staircase exits.
Okay, you sort of get an idea, but what I'm saying is there are no doors or windows or openings of any kind to get
Right,
through.
yeah, no. I don't care about that. I just want
Okay.
to know what they look like so I can find it later.
Okay.
From the front.
Is there a place, like, above the indent in the door where I could position myself, like, safely? Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, no, like the stairs go right above right above the indent. So
Okay, so I'm gonna get right above the door and
Okay.
position myself real low, so like it's difficult to see me. And I still have the Horn of Silent Alarm in my hand, and I don't know what this is going to prove or what I'm gonna find out by doing this, but I feel like it might be a good idea, and I'm probably not gonna get caught by doing this. I'm gonna... Zoria thinks about this really hard.
Herobos and Pyra, you watch Zoria sort of like take a second, listen. You see her like reach into the bag of holding and pull out the horn the horn with sort of like the beaded wrapping that you all found in the Vault of Dragons, and you see her you see her like gear up and blow in it, and neither of you hear anything, and then she like pauses, and then she climbs up above the door and then takes it out again. Is what you two are watching.
Thinking really hard.
And now she's just sitting there.
Her brow is so furrowed.
She like looks back. She like looks back
okay?
up to you for a little bit. And looks back down.
I don't know what's happening.
You see her shrug, and I'm gonna blow into the horn and target the guard that's right behind that door.
Yeah.
Yep.
God.
You see her go, and neither of you hear anything. So go ahead and mark off that second charge.
Yep.
Zoria, you blow, and immediately, like as you're blowing, you hear clang, 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 and then just and then you hear heavy footfalls just as they're echoing
Down the hall?
As if he ran away. Yeah, and you just hear heavy footfalls just.
You see Zoria look up at you guys with a giant grin on her face. And then she scurries down next to the door. Oh my god. Don't get caught.
Okay, as you scurry...
She's staying low.
Yeah.
She's staying real low, like below the window.
Yeah. Okay, so you scurry up next to the door and then peek, and then you just see, like, because your dark vision has no limit, right?
Correct.
Or is it 120 feet?
It's really, really long now. I think it got changed.
120 feet is sort of the normal.
No, it's past that.
That's weird.
300 feet.
Yeah, so just
Wow.
just in very, very faint grays and everything, you just see the tail end of, like, heels and the back of a guard.
360.
Okay, and like the back of a person just holding their head like this and just bolting it, and then you sort of see them curve off to the side.
No
And they're
sign
just
of
gone.
no sign of slowing down.
You didn't see any sign of slowing down. Like, they got spooked. And then you sort of look down, and there's a sword laying.
Is there a door handle?
There is not.
I gently push on the door.
It's locked.
Okay. This is so stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. This is so stupid, but I'm going.
Pyra and Urbos, are you still waiting up there after you see Zoria look very excited and then run down and disappear in the sort of inlet?
Okay.
What are you two doing?
Should we go down there?
As
I lost
Zoria,
sight.
as you're doing this.
I can't see her anymore.
I'm not too sure. She's smart. She would do something to let us know.
Yeah, you're right. She would. We'll just wait here.
Okay.
I will say, Urbos and Pyra make a perception check real quick.
Oh, great. This is horrible for us.
The two of them together?
Oh, yes.
That's awful. What a
It's
combination.
fine. I'm rolling high again.
Yes!
Good.
Pyra?
Solid
A
2.
19.
Alright, Urbos, you don't hear anything. Pyra, as soon as Zoria seems to blow on the horn again, you heard a very faint...
Okay.
You heard like a very, very faint yell.
Urbos, I heard a yell.
After Zoria blew on the horn, and then looked back at you smiling, and then ran down.
Rush up there. Or rush down
Yeah.
there, sorry.
Stealthily.
I was like, you rushed, or you...
Stealthily.
I'm stealthily grabbing my key, running down.
Hastily walk down there with the most quietest
Okay.
steps that even a mouse would not hear.
Okay,
And pass it
so...
on to Trace. You still pass it
Okay.
on to Trace, right?
Yes, I give
So-
it to Pyra.
Yes.
So it takes you a few moments to get down there. Another 3 to 5 minutes. Actually, it's quite a ways. Zoria, you were about to cast something as
Yes.
Pyra and Urbos are trying to make their way down.
While they're making their way down, I am casting Enhance Ability on myself.
Okay.
And I am giving myself Cat's Grace.
Okay.
And then I don't have thieves' tools. But I would like to attempt to unlock this door somehow.
How would you like to attempt?
I am going to let's see here. I am going to take my mess kit and I'm going to bend a fork down and like start messing with that to try and like, is there a keyhole to this?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Just sort of like very stereotypical, like circle and then like the skull shape almost.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use a fork and try and kind of bend and maneuver that into some sort of shape that would open this very quickly and very quietly and discreetly.
Okay. First off, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Gosh, Urbos, I really hope Zoria's okay down there. We better hurry it up.
An 11?
An 11?
Be very
Okay.
bad if you got in trouble.
Yeah.
Think you have a really good idea, and you cannot figure out any way to get this fork even, like, to a place where you could put it into the keyhole. You're sort of messing around. You're sort of messing with this for a few minutes, like...
This whole time I am keeping a very strong ear out for any footsteps coming my way.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Pyra and Urbos, you two finally reach the bottom of the stairs, and you sort of turn the corner into this sort of like deep cut-in alcove, where you see Zoria kneeling in front of this iron door with a small like barred peephole, essentially, just a small barred window. And you see her sort of like bending a fork and trying to stick a fork into this keyhole with like her tongue out and just like. Zoria, with your passive perception, you hear them down the stairs, and they both turn their head around the corner. And you look back to see them.
What are you doing?
I honestly don't know. I'm trying to open this door. I scared the guard off.
Oh.
And he hasn't seen me, so...
Watch out. I'll help.
Okay.
I'll cast Pass That trace to Zoria.
Yeah, so
Well.
just when she enters 30 feet from you, you can choose for the shadows to sort of lick her heels and.
Weird.
What?
I know. You started with lick, and then
Listen.
there was a pause.
Listen.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So what are y'all doing? What are
Go
you
up to the door and use my infiltrator's key.
All right. So you
and
take
put it in.
you take the key off of your neck as you hold up this weird mithril black mithril key. You sort of hold it up and. It looks just totally normal, and as you push it closer to the keyhole, it begins to sort of like get this liquid, liquid-like texture to it as it sort of morphs to fit in the keyhole. Pyra, go ahead and make a dexterity check with your infiltrator's key as thieves' tools. Which are you proficient in thieves' tools, Pyra?
Key. It
What?
says when using the key, I am considered proficient in thieves' tools, and I have advantage on ability checks made to open locks.
You get advantage to open locks?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
You
a
have advantage on
good
ability
key.
checks made to open locks.
I thought that it was just advantage on stealth checks.
No, it says right here the key can be used as thieves' tools for the purpose of opening locks. When using the key, you are considered proficient in thieves' tools, and you have advantage on ability checks made to open locks.
All right, yeah. Okay, so go ahead and make a check at advantage, and go ahead and add 5 to your roll.
Would Pyra still get the plus 10 dexterity?
No, that's just for stealth.
That's for stealth. I got 24.
24 total.
Yeah, I got a natural 19.
Stick it in. You feel really confident, and it won't budge. You're messing with it for like a solid minute, pushing 2 minutes.
I pull out a vial of acid and go, huh?
As you pull out that vial of acid, actually, give me 1 second.
Zoria has also been keeping an ear out this entire time.
I know.
Okay, just making sure. She's actively listening.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
Balls.
14.
Shit balls are rolling terrible. As Pyra is sort of messing with the lock, and the key doesn't seem to budge, you do hear.
I yank Pyra away from the door and pull Urabos, and all of us go. I guide us all above the door where I was hiding before.
Okay. As you sort of like peer, you hear sort of disgruntled sounds, and you hear someone like murmuring to themselves, and it's like, God, the bloody coward. You hear a shink as the sword seems to be picked up, and just like, the fucking idiot, that guy. You hear someone go as if they sit down.
Okay. So, replacement guard.
And with that, let's go ahead and cut back over to Strings, Winds, and Beats. Timber and Orladar. This lovely fair-skinned elven woman handed you a loot and says,
A liar. Yeah.
A liar, yes.
I'm just strumming a little bit, listening to the tones.
It's beautiful. You're very talented.
Thank you. I studied at New Ulm.
I don't believe I've heard of that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a Bard College in Waterdeep.
Oh, I see. So across the water there.
Across the water, yeah. We came here to Alltera with a friend of ours who grew up here.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, got to meet his family. Very
Well,
nice.
Welcome to Alltera.
And I see that lyre up there, the one made out of the purple wood.
Oh, of course.
with the runes on it.
Of course. Let me take this one back.
Yeah.
Sort of uses the same like hooked
Yeah.
hooked pole. Grabs it off of the rack.
Yeah, Orladar eyed this one when he very first came in.
This one is very lovely. It is 1,000 gold pieces.
1,000 gold.
And what about you, Tabaxi? Do you play any music? Would you like to eye any of these?
Do you have flute?
Oh, flutes, yes. Over on the other side of the store. Here, you stay there and pluck around with that for a little bit. She sort of leads you over to the wall that had you see a couple of different lutes, and you see like trumpets and these like curled horn shapes and everything. and she sort of hands one. This is sort of one of our more average pieces. This one is only 200 gold pieces.
I want to look at the.
Look at you cut out. Look at the is the last.
Okay. I want to look at the wall and.
Oh no! Look at the wall.
Ah!
We got wall.
I want to look at the wall, and I want to look at the instruments. I don't know what the instrument is called, but it's the one with reeds, and the reeds get smaller. I want to try and see that instrument.
Like a pan
pan
flute.
Yeah, pan flute.
It's a pan flute.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to look for that, but I'm not saying anything.
Okay, you do. So you don't see them on the wall with these sort of brass horns. You sort of look around and you see up at the main counter there are like little kid ones, like toy ones.
I'm gonna ask the elf, what about those? Do you have anything like that? And I'm pointing at the pan flutes.
Oh well, yes, we have those down there for our younger artists. Would you like to look at some?
Yes, please.
Of course. She sort of takes the flute back and then walks you over, over to the front desk and sort of just grabs one. These range from 5 copper to a silver, depending on which size you would like.
I guess I'll take
The smallest one.
Sure.
All right,
What's
it's like very.
What?
It's very, very like teeny tiny in your larger cat paws. They're like super muscular too.
What
just
about a slightly bigger one?
They-
What about a sturdy one?
A sturdy one. All right, so you look at ones that like are a little bit thicker, that sort of like match your paw size, and she says that that one costs 8 copper pieces.
I will take it.
Oh, of course. Go ahead and mark
Thank
off 8 copper as you're plucking along with your lyre.
Yeah, I'm just like in the zone, just playing composition.
All right.
Open my eyes, look at Timber.
Timber walks back with this little reed pan flute, just looking down at it.
Nice.
Timber, go ahead and make a performance check.
Yay!
It was a 14.
It's a 14. Timber actually plays it pretty good. Timber like
Nice.
gets the right gets sort of like the right tone out of it and everything.
Yeah. Timber.
They're just sort of messing around with it for now, but still.
Do you have 500 gold you could loan me?
I suppose.
I mean, like, we have a lot of gold at home, but I only have 530 gold pieces with me right now. But this lyre is absolute perfection. It's probably pretty irresponsible to spend all my gold and yours
Perhaps.
on one
Perhaps.
instrument. Okay, all right. I guess
Where
I'll
you
have
see
to come back for it.
you see the exact string that you need is 5 silver pieces.
Yeah, okay, fine. So
Maybe we can think about it, and it'll still be here
and
in
come
a week.
back. That's a good idea. Okay, all right.
Have you made your decision with the instrument?
Oh, yes, I think I'm going to have to hold off on this brand new, beautiful
what a
lyre
shame.
today.
You nasty.
And
It is.
Sorry, I forgot my mic was on.
so good. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a replacement string for my lyre, but I'll be back.
Oh, well, I'm excited to see you.
And what was your name?
Oh, Erin.
Erin.
Yes.
Have you lived here in the capital your whole life?
Not my whole life. I moved here when I was very, very young.
Oh, very young. So you've been here a long time.
Oh, quite some time, yes.
Oh. Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
As a tourist, as
Oh,
somebody
of course. What do you want to know?
have things gotten a little strange here since the prince took
What do you
over?
mean strange?
Well, we came the first town we visited, Arkenwald.
Oh, Achenwald?
Arkenwald, yeah.
Achenwald.
Arkenwald.
There's no R,
There's no.
dear.
Oh, well. There is in my notes.
Orladar. Notebook. Wait a minute.
Sorry, I keep notes on everything. Was a student for a long time. The first night that we were in Achenwald, a few of the patrons at the inn that we stayed at said that there was increased guard presence, and
Really?
there were some concerns about the prince. And then we traveled to Crestbach, and same thing.
Interesting.
But we just arrived here in the capital today, and I don't see guards anywhere except
there's-
at the gate.
There's actually been quite a decrease of guards around the streets here in the capital since the former rulers passed away.
It's very interesting.
I will say that Jakal hasn't come out as much as his father used to. He's sort of been locked away quite a lot, and some might think there's room for concern there.
Have his cabinets still been seen?
No, not really. They've come out for a few speeches, closer to when he took control, and supposedly they've been gearing up for the coronation and the wedding of Jakal and Valra.
Right. Is Valra from Alltera?
Oh no! She's from a distant kingdom.
Oh, okay.
That's sort of
Not
how
on
it
the
works, at least in Alltera. I'm not quite sure about the rest of the world, but
Interesting. Huh. I'm sorry.
Do you?
As a student, I take a lot of notes. And
yes.
Do you know anything about Miss Valra?
I don't know. I'm not exactly from where she is. I'm not entirely sure where specifically, but
How interesting. Are the coronation, the festivities, will they be opening the castle for that? For the
supposedly, yes. That
parents?
is sort of how it has always been.
So exciting.
Yes,
I'm
especially
so
since
glad
it's been closed off for the last few months.
And that's not normal, right? That's what our
Not-
friend told us.
Not entirely normal. Usually, at the minimum once a month. Former king and queen used to open the gates and have banquets and invite people into the courtyard, and
Oh, that sounds lovely.
it really was.
Mm.
But a shift in power means a shift in lifestyle.
Yes, that's true. You have a very good outlook on life.
Well, I do my best.
One more question, just because you seem to know more than anybody else I've talked to in this area. Does your kingdom here, Alltera, have any enemies, or are there any?
No,
Is there
not
anything
really. Not
anything scary on the island that we should watch out for while we're traveling?
Well, probably don't travel into the less developed wooded areas or the sort of rockier hills on the far side from Arkenwald.
Okay.
There are some gnoll clans and
Okay.
certain beasts in the heavier wooded areas that sometimes travel out farther and rough up animals, steal, or, ravage crops and
Right.
different livestock from the different farmers out in the wilds of the kingdom. But the kingdom as a whole, not really. Not many people seem to know about us here.
I will admit that even though I spent years studying, I didn't really know anything of
Exactly my
Alltera
point.
until I met my friend and business partner. And that I only met him because he came to Waterdeep.
Quite right.
Oh, anyway, it just was curious when we arrived in the city and there was such a large
Yes, that
gate.
is-
Our
Oh,
friend,
yes.
our friend Urbo said that gate was never closed before.
Not as frequently as they keep it closed after the last few months. It's not totally out of the question to keep a tighter lock on the city as we get closer and closer to the coronation.
Well, that is true.
Of course.
Large ceremony with
Exactly.
the royalty. That makes complete sense. Oh, thank you so much for your help today.
Oh, of course. And what was your name again?
Orladar.
Oh, nice to meet you,
Nice to
Orladar.
meet you.
And what about yours?
Timber.
Tabaxi? Oh, nice to meet you, Timber.
Well, since we're doing a little shopping today, could you direct us, or do you know of any shops where we might purchase potions or maybe charmed magical items?
We don't
Something like
deal
that.
a lot in the sale of magic here in Alltera. There's not much magic use here, only
Okay.
every once in a while. It's also sort of sought after by the royal cabinet and
Oh,
the royal seat. Yes, they tend to keep a close eye on any magic wielders around the kingdom.
well, that is definitely good to know.
And if that's all I can do for you, I do have some other work I must attend to.
Thank you so much, Aaron. You have a wonderful day.
You too. 'Twas a pleasure. She sort of turns around and you see her grab a couple of instrument cases from behind the desk and head off through another door.
Well, Timber, what do you think? What should we do?
I'm not sure.
We can continue to explore. We could go to meats and treats.
We should probably continue to maybe stop at some other places, talk to a few other people.
All right. I guess we'll do that while our friends are doing whatever foolish thing that they're doing while they scope out the castle.
Grade A transition as we cut back to
Hard cut.
Did you tell me about that?
Back to us scrambling up above
Yup.
the door.
so yeah,
guessing,
what are you three doing?
I'm guessing they told you since. So we're on
Yes.
top of the store.
So yeah, you are sort of like on the steps, sort of like scurried out a little ways from the steps, like pushing your ear up to the top of this little cut-in alcove.
Sorry, I don't think we're gonna be able to get in through the back. I think that this is gonna have to be a frontal thing, going through the front, not the back entrance part. So maybe we should go back up the stairs and go farther up and then come back to this.
I mean, okay, while I mostly agree, it's good to know that it seems, whispering very quietly,
Yes.
very quietly.
Obviously. Actually, speaking of, could you all give me another stealth
That's what I
check, please?
thought. Okay, still plus 10 though, right?
Yes, Urbo should still have that out. It hasn't
And-
been an hour yet.
I
Plus
gave
10.
myself
I'm holding my key.
Cat's Grace.
How long does that last?
Let's find out.
If it only lasts a minute, that's probably faded. Or that's definitely faded.
Up to an hour.
Up to an hour? Then yes, that should still be good as well.
I don't want to roll this. I wasn't feeling them.
All right, so these two go ahead and roll stealth checks with advantage, plus 10. Urbos, go ahead and roll with disadvantage, plus 10.
Really glad I had that plus 10 there.
Is that a 2 and an 8?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's fine. It's fine.
God damn.
That's a
Zoria?
dirty 20.
Urbos?
Mm-hmm.
Urbos?
What'd you get, buddy?
The roll.
Buddy, what'd you get? You still have a plus 10 to that roll.
That's fine. So,
Natural
Urbos?
1.
Plus 10.
Urbos?
Did you hear?
And that one.
Yes, what is the total?
11.
You don't have a dexterity bonus?
Oh, yeah. 14.
Okay.
I was like, buddy.
That's better.
I was like, that's physically impossible. 14?
Yeah.
Pyra?
21.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty low rolls for Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, it's a good thing that we have it.
It is a good
I got
thing.
2 6s.
Oh, God.
You all sort of begin to raise your voice a little bit, and then you sort of hear the footsteps of the guard walking. As you all just stop, and very much like Lord of the Rings when Sam covers Frodo with the elven the elven cloak.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the guards walk right up next to them, and then you see that it made them look like a rock.
Yep.
You know, you all sort of peer back, and you just see this guard standing there looking straight down at you all, and sort of just peering across, and then walks away. From a third person perspective, you see that the guard was just seeing this rocky texture from Urbos' Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Oh my god.
But okay.
Scared.
It's good to know that there's only one guard at this bottom door that we can tell at least.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We could always hey, this might be a business, at the front. We could go into the business and maybe get in I don't know, the legal way. I'm not used to that. But we could do that.
I guess. Yeah, I guess
I'm
that's
just scared.
possible.
Right, and then if not, we can always come back here and try again.
That's true. Okay, sure.
Let's head up and then we can decide later if we want to come back.
Okay. Good plan.
Okay, Urbos, did you get all that?
As much as I could.
Okay.
I just don't want to get
Yeah,
caught.
just follow
I'm very bad at
follow
this.
us.
Okay, so where
Very bad at that too, but okay.
Where are you two going next?
Back, we're going up the staircase now.
Okay, are you following it to where you sort of got on the staircase and going back to the park area, or are you following the staircase further up to where it
Further
leads? Okay.
We're
So-
checking out the other end of the
Yes,
staircase.
staying at your stealthy pace, correct?
Yes.
Yes, always stealthy.
All right.
Holding my key.
Actually, as you all travel up, I would like you all to make another stealth check, please. Still the advantage to because of your thing. Urbo still with disadvantage. You guys are so freaking lucky and rolling absolute caca.
Where's the... Oh no.
What are you looking
I
for?
can't find my other D20.
What other d20?
I know I have 80 in here, but I'm looking for a specific
Yeah.
Did you give her back the d20 after the dice game?
It wasn't that one. It wasn't that one.
Oh, okay.
She would not give that one
All
away.
right, Pyra.
It's fine.
I got a 25.
Okay, Urbos.
15.
A natural 20 for a total of 32.
Holy crap. Okay.
Nice.
The guard keeps patrolling just right above your heads as you get closer and closer to the guard.
I got a 29.
Nice.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. No, you...
I added very wrong.
Oh, jeez. You,
Sorry, I'm really bad at math.
We're
You-
invisible.
you three feel very, very well hidden.
Perfect.
As you make your way up the staircase to the very top, as it just comes to an abrupt stop at the very smooth face of this outer perimeter wall around the castle.
Okay.
Can you do your thing to see if there's a
I
door
would like
here?
to do my thing to see if there's a door here.
Go ahead and make an
I'm gonna
investigation
watch out
check.
For any
Do you get
anyone
advantage on
watching
investigation
us.
checks as well? Or is it just perception checks?
I don't think I get advantage on investigation checks, but okay.
You are looking for a specific thing now.
I'm perceiving across this wall. I mean, I'm looking at... Okay, yes. You're right. You're the GM.
It's like, ma'am.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, it didn't even matter.
You can look at it. It's right here.
What is the total?
Investigation is a +2, so 22.
22. Hell
Okay,
yeah.
No.
Hell yeah. Not 20.
As you begin feeling, you are able to see the very, very faint, very well hidden outline of a door. It almost like doesn't even look like it's really a door that's there.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason you're able to see it is because you're specifically looking.
Okay.
And you are like looking and feeling with your finger, and you just feel the faintest little outline, just outline of a door shape.
Okay.
But you do not see anything. Anything else other than that is just a smooth stone wall.
I'd like to get up pretty close to this wall and put my ear near it and see if I can hear anything through it.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for that.
I'm afraid I used all the good juju in that one.
Say that, don't say that.
Did you just use all of your own good juju?
Maybe. Perception check is a 13.
A 13?
Yeah.
Listening through. You can hear the faint footfalls, like, and you can tell that like they're coming from above.
Yeah.
Like they're coming from up on the wall. You can hear the from like through the wall and up, but you can't seem to make anything out on the other side of the wall.
I want to just take like one finger and touch it and just see if it responds in any way to me touching it.
Push a little bit harder.
Yeah, put my hand on it. Push a little bit more.
This feels like a wall.
Okay. Can I look around this general area to see if I can find anything that looks like it might be like a button or a lever to open this door?
Go ahead and make an investigation check, yeah.
Okay. It's not great. It's an 11.
An 11?
Mm-hmm.
There is just a plethora of like rocks, small rocks. You start like moving them, picking them up, like digging through gravel. You don't really seem to find anything. It is just a smooth stone wall with the faintest outline of a door.
Okay.
Sorry, do you have
Can
detect?
Erebus jump along the rocks?
Oh, okay.
What do you want to do, Erebos?
Jump along the rocks. Like a little kid wooded a river kind of thing.
Arbos?
Okay, I would like you all to make another stealth check, please.
It just looks like fun.
I knew that was gonna happen.
It just looks like fun. I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's an actual roll.
Uh-oh.
So you only... Yep.
We still get that +10?
Yes. It is starting to fade, though. It's probably the last few minutes of your bonuses. You can still have advantage.
I'm glad I have advantage. Still glad I have advantage, but it's not great.
Oh no.
17
Zoria?
total.
17. Urbos?
Fun.
What?
21.
21? Okay, I thought you said 1, and I was like,
Not possible.
Pyra.
Possible.
31.
31. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you all seem very, you feel very well hidden. Pyra, you actually look up, and you notice a different face on the guard that is patrolling this sort of section of wall. Seems like they've swapped out.
Would I have known how long?
Go ahead. Go ahead and make just an intelligence check.
Okay. 15.
15?
Yeah.
You think back, and the last time you saw the other guy's face was not 2 minutes ago, and you guys have spent probably close to 40 minutes at this point.
Okay. This is hard.
What are you doing next?
I feel like.
Have you pointed out this door to us?
Oh, I'm sure I did.
Yeah, you.
If not, you've
I
seen
mean,
me like
yeah.
pushing on this wall and like investigating along the crack that I
and
see.
like feeling it and everything.
Zoria, do you have detect magic?
Do I have that stock today? I do have that. Maybe not today though. I mean, if I can have an hour, I will.
I don't know if we can wait an hour here.
I don't think we can.
Alright, can I also help look? Can I look at the door? And I want to try to put my key up to it, even though I know there's no keyhole, just in case it does something, because Pyro wouldn't understand, really.
Okay, so do you just put the key up to it, or are you searching for something?
Well, I'm gonna search for anything that looks like a keyhole.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay. 18.
18?
Yeah.
You do see the faint outline that Zoria has sort of pointed out, but looking around that, there are no orifices or crevices or anything like that in this wall. It is like entirely smooth.
Does anything happen if I put the key up to it? I'm just kind of like.
Sort of put the key up.
I want to see if anything happens. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't think this is gonna work.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so do you make your way back across the rocks toward the park area? You sort of look off on the other side, and you see the same fence and the other sort of like half circle of park area on the other side of the castle.
Yeah, let's just go back the way we came.
Go back the way you came?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like you all to make athletics and or acrobatics checks. Along with another stealth check afterwards.
Okay.
Athletics checks, Zoria?
21!
Urbos? 22? Alright, Pyra?
24.
24?
Nice.
Yes.
Dear God. Alright.
18 plus 6.
Alright, now stealth checks.
And plus 10 still or no?
Yes,
Awana.
still plus 10, and then Zoria, you still have advantage.
Yes. I'm glad because I did just roll with advantage. That brings me to 24.
Pyra?
34.
Urbos?
24.
24.
Nice.
Alright, you all are able to confidently and, as far as you are aware, stealthily make it back across the rocks and hop the fence over into the park. You look around. You don't think anybody saw you at all?
Well, that was a great walk, guys.
Yeah, that was lovely.
Super. I love this place. So a great tourist experience. Maybe
So
we should catch up with our
Right.
friends.
Yeah!
Alright, so
Yeah.
so
Good.
do you just walk back through the park to try and go back to the music shop?
Yeah?
Is that where you all are going?
Yeah.
I think that's a good plan, probably.
Okay, as you three make your way back through the park, we'll cut back to Orladar and Timber. What are you two doing?
Strolling.
Where?
I don't know.
Well, were we walking downtown? Down the hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yes.
you're walking down the street farther away from the castle?
Yes, because these guys are doing something crazy, and Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't invite
Yeah.
No, that's
and they
all
didn't
we need.
invite us. All right. So yeah.
All right.
So yeah. I guess we'll just wander down the interesting shop.
All right. There is a plethora of signages, and you see different like general stores. You see cooking supply stores. You see you see different like farming supply shops. You see food stores. There are a bunch of different shops and stuff like that.
What do you want to shop for, Timber?
Yeah, what are you two looking for?
I already got
I'm looking for some wood.
Okay.
Oh, Timber
Both of
wants
you
to,
go ahead and make investigation checks.
Timber wants
If
to
you're
whittle.
looking specifically.
What? Investigation?
Investigation.
That is in 18.
Timber?
10.
10. Okay. So, Timber, you're keeping like an eye out. You tell your friend, like, listen, I really want some wood stuff. You can't seem to find anything, but as you walk down to sort of like the middle of the sort of like middle ring of the city, Orladar, you do see you see this sort of like carved almost like driftwood like
Nice.
sign that says Gary's Woodworks.
Timber, check this out. Let's go see Gary.
Gary.
All right, you step inside the door and you see a very modest little sort of showroom with like a couple of tables and then different selections of chairs, and then sort of one wall that has little trinkets, like little carvings of bears, and there's like a knoll and a little carved statue of like a king and queen. No specific face, but sort of just like the regalia and the crowns and everything.
Yeah.
Like little wooden toys, and everything. You walk through the door and you hear like a cling, 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 cling. As the bell rings above your head, and then a younger human male actually pokes his head through the door, and he's like, "Oh, hi there. What can I do for you today?"
Hello.
Are you Gary?
Hello.
No, Gary's my dad. I just
Oh.
work here with him. He's at home today.
Hi, I'm Orladar.
Nice to meet you. You two
It's my friend
look
Timber.
quite eclectic. Haven't seen much of your kind here.
We're tourists.
I see.
We came to visit with our friend who grew up here.
Oh, cool.
So,
Here in the city or just here in Alltera?
on Alltera, he grew up in Crestbach.
Oh, all right, yeah. It's smaller farm in town.
Exactly.
Well, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for
I can't hear you.
I'm looking for and it
Looking
cut off at
for-
four.
some wood to whittle.
Oh, yes. You just want like scraps? Do you want specific like wooden billets or anything like that?
I would take scraps.
Oh yeah, of course. Here, just give me a second. Steps back, and then he sort of comes back with a handful of these like little tiny like blocks of wood and stuff. He's like, "Do you have tools? We got some tools over there for a couple silver pieces. You can just have these for free, honestly."
Thank you. I'd like to take a look at your tool.
Oh yeah, of course.
Have
What are you looking for,
a
Timber?
look. I don't know.
They look very high quality. They're like,
All right. I take. I don't know. I don't know anything about this.
so
I just take a solid knife.
yeah, they have like a couple of carving knives, and then they have like little kits with a bunch of different tools for chiseling and
Oh, I kind of want that.
the entire kit is 1 gold. You can find just like a nice little carving knife for like 2 silver.
I think I'll take that kit.
Okay, costs 1 gold.
Thank you.
Oh yes, thank you for coming in.
Just kind of look around, see what else they've got. Just kind of
Yeah,
browsing
some-
the shelves.
Decent furniture. over on like the wall with a bunch of the trinkets, you find like little wooden toy swords and like a little wooden toy bow and stuff like that.
Are you excited about the coronation?
Yeah. I mean, as excited as you can be. It doesn't really change my life much. Just work here, live with my mom and pop.
Has anything changed for you guys since the king and queen passed away?
No, not really.
No? I guess that's good. Stability is a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. There's quite a bit less King's Guard around, like patrolling the streets and stuff.
Yeah, we noticed that there was a lot of them at Crestbach. And,
oh, really?
Yeah, and Achenwald, when we arrived, there were so many of them, and our friend who grew up
That's
here.
Weird.
That's what our friend who grew up here said. That was weird. And then we came here, and there was only 2 guards at the gate. And and then we got inside, and we're like, "There's what?"
I mean, they don't
Just
really
think
patrol the
it's-
streets a lot. They're mostly just up at the castle, keeping King and his cabinet safe.
I'm just wondering why they need so many of them in a little farming town.
Yeah, that is a little weird, huh?
Yeah.
I don't really get out of the city much.
Interesting. Anyway, sorry, I was just thinking.
Yeah, of course.
Well, thanks for your help.
Thank you both for coming in.
Thank you.
Yep. You two have a good day now. Gotta get back to...
You too.
Get back to designing and stuff. Alright. He sort of walks through, rolls up his sleeves. Alright, as we cut back to the other 3, where are you 3 going?
I think we're headed
Back to the music shop.
Yeah, back to the music shop.
Easy enough to make your way there. You poke your head in and you actually see a little halfling family is in there with like this small kid looking at all the flutes and like blowing in them, and it's sounds terrible, and the mom
getting all of their child saliva.
Oh yeah,
on
like
them.
spitting in every single one of them. And the mom and dad are
This is a nightmare.
The mom is overlooking at some of the stringed instruments. And the dad is like, "No, get your hands off those!" And oh gosh, I'm sorry, Aaron. Oh. And it was just like dealing with it, and Aaron is like, "Oh, it's fine. I can just wash this." And she walks over to the mother, and you don't see your friends in here though.
We don't see any tall, flamboyant dragonborn when we stick our head in.
You do not.
I look at the other 2. You want to get anything at the music shop?
Not particularly.
Can I play a violin?
Do you want a huge violin?
I don't know how to use a violin.
I don't either. I could not teach you that. That'd be an Orladar thing.
What's...
I'm gonna buy a violin.
Okay.
As you're just
We're
standing
going
there,
into the music
the tall, fair-skinned female elven figure sort of turns her head and says, "I'll be right with you in just a moment.
Oh, you're fine. Take all of the time you need. It's fine.
Feel free to look around." Okay. And she goes back to talking to the halfling woman.
Where
Do we want to...
Sorry, where the violin?
Where the violin? Oh, okay. Can Zoria see any violins?
Yeah, they're actually over behind where the elven figure is chatting with the halfling woman.
Ooh.
They're sort of hanging up on the wall.
Erebos will head to them.
Erebos, you walk up and they're sort of blocked by this little counter that the elven woman is standing behind, talking with this halfling woman. And they're sort of just chatting about different stuff.
Erebos knows to wait patiently.
For 5
minutes.
As you walk up, the elven figure sort of says, "Oh, just give me a moment. Can I help you with anything, sir?"
Oh, I would like to purchase a violin.
Oh, a violin. Here.
Yes.
This is one of our starting ones. It's 1,500 gold.
Excuse me, sir.
Do you still want a violin?
Erebos is broke as fuck.
What?
Yeah, because
Sorry,
you don't
my leg.
understand money and you keep
Erebus
spending
is
it.
not that rich right now. I don't think I can buy right now.
Oh well, of
That
course.
accident, at least. I'll come back some other time, maybe.
Well, I
And he'll
will.
head back.
Well, I will be here for when you have the funds.
Thank you. Erebus will run away.
Right?
Through the window. Through the...
All right. Is there anything else you three are doing?
What's in the what's like in the area next to the checkout where all the kids' toys are?
Yeah.
Like the kids. What kind of stuff is there?
So there's pan flutes. Very much Ted Brown style. There's like little maracas. There's like little kazoos.
Mm-hmm.
And just like a bunch of like toy-like instruments like that, like down low for little kids to reach.
Zoria would like to buy a pair of like those egg shaker things.
Yes. For
Yes.
sure. They're a copper a piece.
I will give her 2 copper and
Alright.
buy
Easy enough.
a yellow shaker egg and a blue shaker egg.
Okay, go ahead and add those to your inventory.
I will, thank you.
Is there anything
That's
else?
Like, yeah, I'd like to find the guitar section or whatever is classified as a guitar in the town.
Alright, yeah, it's over near sort of the stringed instrument sections, and there are a few sort of larger lutes and other designs.
Are there ones that like you could use and play while you're kind of like Guitar Center per se?
No, there is not anything like that. These are much nicer than the mass-produced.
Never mind then. I was gonna play the Forbidden Riff.
No, they're all sort of behind this little counter section that blocks them off, and they're sitting up on a wall.
We should probably find our friends, guys. Apparently they're not in here.
Yeah, we should definitely go find them.
Can you like call them or well?
I mean,
like, message them?
I can.
Or we could just keep walking. Either way, that's fine.
I mean, if they're not here, then would they go to Meats and Treats?
I would like to go to Meats and Treats.
I mean, I think we should just go to Meats and Treats, and then if we don't find them there, then I can message them.
Okay, let's go to Meats and Treats.
Okay, so you just start heading down the city to.
So you want to go to
the
Meats
lower
and Treats?
circle?
Yeah.
It's the exact same location
Alright.
we're heading.
Is that where Orladar and Timber are heading?
Yes,
Okay.
Orladar's been wanting to go here since
Okay,
we
so-
left the inn.
Okay, so it's about a 30-minute walk or so down the city, down the main city street. And
as we're walking,
Yes.
I'm really just kind of scoping out the types of people. Like, I know that they're mostly human, and there's some, that. But does everybody look like, hey, everything's great, just like these 2 shopkeepers have told us? Is there any, like, skulky, suspicious-looking figures? Anybody who
Alright,
might
go
look
ahead and
like
roll an insight check.
dangerous? Do I see an assassin? I don't know. Ooh, that's good. Let me see. I can't remember my insight. Bonus is a 3, so 21.
21?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you are walking down the street, seeing people running about their days, it's earlier in the afternoon at this point, probably like 1 or 2-ish. By this point, so sort of like things have calmed down a bit. It's not as tightly packed.
Right.
You're actually able to make it through the street a little bit quicker. And you're sort of just scoping out the faces, and everybody seems pretty content.
Yeah.
There's no shady figures in like tight alleyways or anything like that, and you do get sort of just a general sense and general vibe that nothing's really different to these people.
Okay.
Like the people of the city
Oh.
and everything.
That's really interesting, Timber. Like, you notice, like, everything here in the capital city is all good. Like, they don't act like anything's changed, really. And then in these smaller towns, it's everybody is in a whole police state. What is going on?
Very strange.
Yeah.
Inflation, man.
I can't read that.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
Inflation. This is a long time ago. It's way more expensive nowadays.
I think that music store is a ripoff.
They were beautiful, like beautiful and ornate. It wasn't.
Listen,
That was the starter violin.
It was. They were beautiful and ornate,
I just-
like carvings and everything.
I just did the math, and that violin would cost approximately 217,000 United States dollars for a starter violin. So that's
Holy frick, it better be gold plated.
fun. Yeah.
It was beautiful. It was like
it was
beautiful.
more
carving.
expensive than my lyre.
Not by much.
500.
50,000. Or not 50,000.
What?
Sorry.
What?
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
you said
500 gold.
1,500.
Jeez. Wow.
Yes.
Anyway, is there anything else that you two would like to do?
No, that's it. I'm just
All right.
trying to get to meet some treats
okay,
because
so-
I want some treats.
Yeah. So after about 25 to 30 minutes, you're able to make it down to the lower part of the city, and you arrive at Meats and Treats quite a bit of time before the other three.
Do they have that? That's what I'm looking for.
As you walk in, you do see just like this glass case of just beautiful like baked baked goods, sweet and savory. But when you walk in, it's very the smell that hits you is very off-putting, considering you can smell chocolate and honey and berries and all of this sweet stuff at the same time you're smelling turkey and carved chicken and beef and red meats and
They really should have stuck with the bacon. The bacon goes
And-
good with the salty, sweet. Salty, sweet.
But yes, you're getting just this
All right.
very, very odd conglomeration of smells, but everything looks beautiful.
Excellent. Do we see Garrett?
You do not see Garrett, but you do see this sort of thinner, super skinny dwarven woman who has this super long, straight, clean beard.
How's my beard? Orladar looks at
great
Orladar looks at
That's a great
her.
question. Go ahead and roll a
just-
percentile check. A percentile check. Percentile die.
Just one or both?
Both.
Thank you. I always forget. That is a 10 and a 9.
19.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
19. You go to feel it,
Yeah.
and it actually feels a teensy tiny bit thicker. Look, and there is very, very, very thin, thin purple, like almost lavender colored whiskers poking out of Orladar's chin. And they're getting like a little bit longer, so it's
Yes.
like puberty's first facial hair, where it's like super patchy, super thin, like the hairs are super spread out, and the hairs are getting longer, but they're not filling in,
Oh my god.
and the
Listen,
hairs are just getting a tiny bit longer. throughout
Orladar
all of these
is
days.
so crazy proud of this. I'm just walk up to Garrett's wife. What did he say his wife's name was? Julia?
Did he say?
He did.
It's Julia. Cuckoo, it's Julia. I can't do that noise.
I can't-
Cuckoo.
All right,
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
you.
Are you Julia?
All right, I am.
Hi, Julia.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. My name is Orladar. I met Garrett this morning.
Oh, lovely girl, you got a friend!
And he
Gundar's
said-
like, oh, hey there, how you doing?
Hey, Garrett. We came to get some...
You see him like wiping grease and more meat, just the bomber level round belly. So,
I love
how are you doing
Garrett.
today?
Excellent. Just did some shopping.
Oh, lovely. Well.
Went and fixed my lyre. Gonna play some music. I strum it a little bit.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Beautiful.
I'm thinking that maybe if you and Julia wanted to come to the inn where we're staying, come back to the Eager Hill for dinner tonight.
Oh, what do you say, Julia? Like, I love that. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
They
gonna
sound almost exactly similar,
I'm
just
just
very
gonna-
slightly
I'm
different.
gonna play a little music. I thought we could have some dinner together. You're like the only friend that we've made here in the capital, and so.
Oh, that's brilliant! Thank you.
Excellent. So, Julia, I'm looking for like some
yeah,
little, like some tarts, something with like
of
crust,
course.
and maybe some chocolate and a creamy filling.
She sort of gestures, and it's the exact same picture that you just showed me.
Yes, yes, I would like.
These have a custard filling.
That's
yeah.
fantastic. I would like 10 of those, please.
Oh, 10, all right. And she sort of pulls out and is like, all right, that'll be 3 gold pieces.
There you go.
Oh, beautiful. There you go.
Excellent. I got enough to share.
We'll have to around 11:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Oh, yes.
I was just
don't-
checking in
yeah,
on time.
Don't worry. We're closing out. We're near
Okay.
enough to finish.
Okay. 3 gold. Totally worth it. I got enough to share with all my friends. All right. Well, what else do we need? Timber? You see anything here that you'd like to sample? Don't worry, I got you a tart.
Coffee cake.
Yeah. Perhaps they have that.
Do they have coffee? Do they have
Uh,
coffee cake?
they-
Cakes to go with her coffee?
They do not seem
Their
to have.
coffee, my
They do not seem to have
Anything espresso?
That's
flavored?
all right.
espresso or
No espresso
coffee
flavor.
cake or anything like that.
So sorry.
That's okay.
Those
We
are
can-
the best pastries.
Bakery.
Fine. These guys showed
Ready
up
to
yet?
go? Not at this point, no.
Oh. Do you have any jerky? Like dried meat?
Oh, of course. This is really hurting my throat, so I'm going to stop doing
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry.
that. Yes, he brings you over some jerky. Easy
Perfect.
enough.
Perfect. How much is that? You get a bag because I know Ira likes it.
Like, how big of a bag?
I don't know. A pound?
A pound?
Yeah.
2 gold.
There you go.
All right, go ahead and mark that off.
I will.
Oh, yeah, that actually really hurt. Oh, no.
No. All right. It's nice to meet you, Julia. We'll see you guys tonight at dinner.
Nice to meet you.
Excellent. Head out.
All right. You exit the door and you start walking back up.
Yep, to the
The street?
Eager Hill.
As you start walking up the street, you 3 come down. Come down, and you each see each other around the corner.
We have
And
converged.
reconvene.
I'm so glad you guys are okay.
Yay!
Why don't we? Do you want to head into the inn and we can go up to our rooms and you can tell us everything that happened?
Okay.
I
Yes,
got
that is
some
one of our
treats.
things on the list.
Treats.
I got some treats from Garrett's wife, and I invited them to come have dinner with us tonight.
I love that plan.
Excellent. All right, well, let's head up to our rooms.
All right. Easy
Fantastic.
enough to get back. Would you all like to chat and tell each other about what happened right now, or end the evening here as you get into your room?
I think we should.
Or would you like to have a talk before we end real quick?
I don't know.
It's up to you all.
I don't know how long it's gonna take.
Yeah, I think it's gonna take too long.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
okay,
and I know
exactly.
John has to leave.
So, yeah.
All right, then you all better remember what y'all have to talk about
I took
the next 2 weeks.
notes.
I
Brittany?
also have notes this
took
time.
notes. Yep.
Oh wow!
Dude, look how
it's
nice my
gonna be
notes are.
2
Wait,
weeks
look.
until we play again.
Wow! Look at
No, fair. What
those.
That's
And
a
then-
nice note.
And then there's
That
notes.
will be rough.
Literally
Wow.
look like someone
Exactly.
gave it a plan, and they're like, "Here, write the
Those are
statistical
beautiful
analysis
notes.
of the moon."
That is the only reason why I was giving you all the option, is because we are going to be taking next week off for Sophie and me moving purposes.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Brain
need a party group chat so that we could talk about plans.
Okay.
Yes.
That's up to you guys to discuss.
No DM
And
group
setup.
chat.
Oh. Do we need to kick
So
the...
he doesn't know our secret
We need-
What?
plans.
Nuh-uh, that is my owned group chat. You all
No,
can start a
no,
different group
yeah,
chat
yeah,
if
yeah,
you want.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
A
You
different
can't kick
group
me
chat.
out of my group
I
chat.
didn't mean kick you out of your group chat. I meant start a different one. All right.
But imagine
When
if we
you
did
get
that.
back-
Imagine though.
No DM.
I think we will.
Only players.
swear.
Yikes.
But yes, if you all don't wish to have any more conversations before we close out tonight,
Yeah.
then we will go ahead and pick up there either in 2 or possibly 3 weeks. We're going to try and play in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Let me look up that date.
We'll see how it goes, though. Because
Yes.
who
so-
knows?
So we are going to be taking next Wednesday, the 27th, off.
We will be
Yes.
in the midst of
We'll
a
be in the
packing
midst of
frenzy.
A packing frenzy. Trying to get things ready.
Ridiculous.
And hopefully we will pick things back up there as the Shield of the Coast reconvene in their tavern to chat about the discoveries that these 3 off on their own reconnaissance mission came up with. And hopefully we will be back February 3rd. But if not, we may have to be dark until February 10th.
Okay.
Depending on moving and apartment stuff.
I
But yes, we also should definitely do something on the 1st, considering that's our 1-year anniversary, guys.
Yeah.
What?
That's
February
all.
1st.
That's the 1-year anniversary of the
Febu-
Shield of the Coast.
Yeah, February 1st marks the 1 year since we had our very first session of this big, beautiful, wonderful campaign.
Yeah, like even if we just hop on Discord and play some Among Us together or something.
That would be fun.
Something.
Yeah.
February 1st.
I think that
Oh,
would be
yes.
I like
really
it.
fun.
All right, we will figure something out, but until then, thank you everyone who's thank you to everyone who tuned in live or who is watching this later on the YouTubes. We will be getting these videos up.
hold on. This is going on.
Yeah, of course it's going on YouTube. Not everybody can catch it live.
Yeah.
How did I miss that? Okay.
It's not up yet. It's not up
It's
yet.
not up yet.
It's in the message. He said something about it in the messenger chat.
I did.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, I didn't pay attention.
Fair enough.
Anyways.
Thank you all. We love you.
Yep.
And yep, we will hopefully see y'all in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.
Bye, guys.